easy to follow as I think they are. Maybe the gate is having an issue because the gate's always having a fucking issue. But like, if you call up and your first like response is to make it sound like it's my fault or that this is inconveniencing you when this is literally your job, like, I'm done with you.
Yeah, you're done at that point. It's about over. All right, let me.
Like, all I need is for you to call me up and be like, look, I tried the gate code. I'm really sorry the gate's not opening. Can you come let me in or something like that? Like, fine, cool. We're on the same page. I will come and get you. But
That's
the
one thing.
moment that you're like making me feel inconvenienced by you inconveniencing me. Mm-mm.
Not gonna happen. All right, sending.
I'm literally paying for you to convenience me. I don't need you to inconvenience
Yeah, that's not gonna work as well. Yeah.
me.
All right, I just sent you an invite.
Let's see, did I get it? Sometimes Steam has its own ideas about like what notifying me looks like. So let's
Right,
just go. Yeah,
and
here
it
it goes.
also okay.
I had to go to the friends list and check it there.
Okay, and I got the witch stock there updated, so everything should be good to go. Now you weren't here the last time me and Hayes played,
Okay.
and we just played 2 games, but I explained to him how we could make it to where it's easier, not easier, but a better way for you guys to get immersed into the different characters. And it's
Mm-hmm.
how me and Butter play when we play is we roll a random die and then we follow the numbers down here to just get a
Oh
random
shit.
class,
All right.
and then you build from that. Does that make
We could
sense?
try that. Yeah.
Like just for the first one, it's like, well, I mean, we did it with the whole team, but it's not as random as it sounds because it's like basically we'll roll one, right? So I'll just do it, and then so first we'll roll to see who goes first. So, but this is just for the roll. So I got 17. So are you in?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
there
just
you
haven't
go.
clicked the color yet. Let's see. And I'll just roll this one. So I got 4.
4. Okay, so I'll roll first, and so I'll roll now and get 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to play Paladin, and now you roll.
20.
2.
That's 5 plus. Do we count the one that's missing here?
Nope.
Probably not. So that's
Nope.
8 plus 5 is
13.
13 here, and then another 5.
Wait, no. 8 and 5 is 13.
Yeah, but I'm at 20, so
Oh yeah,
like that's 13. Then another 5
yeah.
will be
18,
18,
19,
19,
20.
20. So that's the
Hydra.
highest amount.
Yep.
Oh, not that. Boom.
All right, and then so I'll roll, and now this time when I roll, my counts won't go over the tanks because I have a tank.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
This and we got 16. Great.
Like
5,
maybe you should just
10,
put down like a D10 or something.
15. Oh, well, we could do it that. Well, of course there are more than 10 moves though because
Yeah.
there's 14. So 20 is still the like lowest one. 5, 10.
Yeah.
What did I have? 16? 5, 10, 15, 16 is which?
Wait, no, because it's 5, 10, and 4. 14.
Huh?
Oh, you
I had
rolled a 16.
16.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let's roll again here. We got a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got monk.
Monk. And then my last one has to be a melee class. So, and then you get to pick your last one. So I got a 20, of course, which is means I have assassin. So that's going to be divisible by 4. And then you roll one more time.
Got witch doctor, assassin, paladin. We got 20, of course.
And you're in these, so yours is the
So
sorcerer.
4, 4, 8,
No,
9.
no, no,
So that's
no. It's just these
oh,
because you don't have
so
a range.
the sorcerer.
So yeah, it ends up being source. And now we'll pick our last one. I'll let us pick our last one. Normally we would just roll again, and then it'd be encompassing all of them, and then whatever you get, you get. But I'll let you pick your last one based on what you have. And mine I'll do random, and then you can pick whatever you want. We got 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16, 17 is alchemist. So those would be my 4.
There's 7 left here. I'm gonna just roll as well.
Roll it, yeah. 12.
That's 12. So that goes around 1 time with the 7, then 5 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is elementalist.
All right. I'll take these and get them off the board.
You missed one.
I did. There we go. All right, and so I picked first, so you'll get to go first.
All right.
Looking like our extra guest won't be showing up. Mm-hmm. But we'll see.
Well, let's see. What do I want to do? I'm gonna put monk right
There. Oh, right, we should get colors. Click color tint. Purple. Okay. You doing monk first? Okay. And then I will do alchemist right there.
chemist. He does alchemical things.
Alchemicals.
Alright, I'm gonna just put the hydrogen on.
Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, what's going on, kid? Life's been good, man. This is a game that I made. I definitely took a step back from fighting games. Like, I don't know the next time I'll be playing a fighting game, man. So I'm just working on games the game that I've been working on for about 2 years now. How you been, though? Forgot I can have my chat up here over on the side. Okay, you place, what's that, hydro second? Okay.
Yeah.
And I will do let's see. We'll do witch doctor here. Did you pick you put your last one?
No, not yet.
Are you thinking?
Mhm.
Okay. Just making sure. I went to Alk Witch, yeah. What did you end up with? Okay.
Assassin.
And yeah, I have Assassin and Paladin still that could come. Sorcerer, alright.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go Paladin right there. So you get to go first.
tokens here? Let's see.
They should be the same. I think all I did was put these in a bag.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that thing I said I couldn't do it, where I made one bag that had one of each. It won't let you.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Yeah, unfortunately. So we still gotta caveman it.
Mhm.
Oh, right. We have to see what the Guardian's gonna be. Gigas. One less movement. Gets more annoying than you might think.
No, it's fine.
But at least he's the first boss, so it's not as bad. But
What's happening?
second, third boss, that gets annoying.
Oh, lemon. I have lemon. Yeah.
Let me turn your
Thank you.
sound up. You want to test for me real quick?
That test.
Okay, that's a little
All
loud. But it was
right.
at
I'm
like.
gonna take an extra red.
There we go. That's good.
All right. We move in sorcerer to here.
Gotcha.
Um. That'll be my only move for right now. I'm gonna use one red to do engulfing flames on the boss,
Okay. For
which then gives me a blue back,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna use that blue to do dark arts on.
Right. Well, dark arts is only to yourself, so.
Yeah. Okay.
So wait,
That's fair.
11. Oh yeah, we can't buff other units. I went through that.
You mean I can't just like drop a whole bunch of tokens on Hydronaut and then steal all your HP?
Bro, it was a dark time. Okay, it was a dark time. So imagine this though. So my alchemist didn't used to be this at all. The moves were one of them would give them 2 attack ups, the other one would give them 2 shields. So it was that paired with either the dragoon or the bombardier, and things got out of control real fast. It was just a game of one shots. Okay,
I
so
mean, it still could be.
yeah, it just takes a lot longer to get that. Okay, so you just moved him. You got one more free move if you want.
No, I'm good.
Good. Okay. And then my go.
Yeah.
So you're at 11. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. And let me move my assassin over here for now. Set my life values. 14. Okay. One of each, so we got 11. I will move the alchemist here. And I'll move my witch doctor here. My extra will be a red. I'll use a blue on the alchemist to lose 2 life, but get 2 attack ups.
Hi.
And that's my turn.
D.
Oh, and one of these comes out for the boss. End of my turn.
You only did what, 2 damage to the boss?
Nothing.
Or none? You did none.
I took 2 damage to myself.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm going to trade in my 3 yellows for a purple.
Got it.
Oh, look how smooth. Dropped all 3 yellows in there at the same time.
It takes it.
Let's see. The first thing we will do is I'm going to go ahead and Dark Arts again.
Got it.
And I'm not going to take another sword because I'm just going to use it right away. And then I'm going to go ahead and Meteor.
For, what is that, 3 damage?
Yeah.
To everyone, including the boss. 8, and then 3 is 13, 9, and 9. Okay.
Then I'm going to... Well, it can only be, so he can't quite get where I'm going to go. So we'll just kind of chill where this. I'm going to... I guess I'll stance switch the monk.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let's just hold off on that.
Okay. When this is gone.
No, I got it back. Didn't I? No,
No.
I didn't. Never mind. I was about to get it back, and then I realized I already did it this turn.
Yeah, to get the 3. I gotta
Yeah.
say, that's pretty good. Pretty good idea on the nerf to the Sork, so I didn't have to completely break him down.
Let's see, I'm gonna move him back 1.
Okay.
I'll chill right there.
Okay. Done?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll take 1, 2, 3. And we will... well, first of all, we'll just do what must be done. And we'll use a blue to get 2 more attack ups for 2 more life. And that'll put me at 8. And then I'll use 2 reds to kill the boss. Because that's 8 damage. So that'll put the boss over here. You lose 5. Oh, there you go. And I get purple and a yellow, right? My extra will be blue, but I'm going to use it to give my alchemist 4 shields.
That's from the paladin to 2 blue.
Yep. Oh, 2 blue. You're right. I could... That's worth it. I'll get rid of 2 yellows for the extra blue.
Alright.
That way I have 2. You're right. Definitely cost 2 blues. And free move 3, 4. Oh yeah, we gotta see what the new boss is.
With the alchemist, since he's taking life off, that if you're doing it to yourself there, like you're paying life, it still will take the shields off first though, because it doesn't specify
Nope.
one way or the other, right?
It'll hurt me anyways. I can't.
So it will bypass shield?
Yep. I can't hide behind shields to...
Okay, so since you have the bypass shields icon that you're using for the sharpshooter, you should probably put it on there too.
I guess so. Guess you're right. Yeah. Let me get
just
my...
to make it a little bit more clear.
Yeah, that's true. It doesn't... Let me get my...
As I was about to say, like, that's a really strong combo. Just put a bunch of shields on with the paladin and then pay shields for...
Yeah, and
back up instead.
I think it's too strong. So I always made it to where you have to. It's still heat, just like so Gilgamesh is one of the bosses, and he, everybody takes a damage at the end of the turns. But it goes through shields, so I should put that on that too, so that it's clear that that's what happens.
And this pestilence dude is just no healing, right?
Yeah, which is super whack. Let's see, what's that?
Fine.
A2
Sometimes we do whack.
bypass shields, and I'll put it on the notes for the Gilgamesh.
Again over here.
Cool.
And he's up for 4 turns? Or how many turns is it? 5? 4?
Yeah, I wasn't done though.
But let's toss it back in here.
Oh no, oh, right. So at the end of your turn, it'll come off, not mine.
Right.
And see, I free moved there, and then my other free move will be.
Wait, no, because I went first this time, right?
Right, but I killed him, which swaps the
Gotcha.
order.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's
All right.
technically, it's a turn where Pestilence is up. So at the end of your turn, it'll go off.
Yeah, because I guess technically you could have killed that one, then like walked across the board and killed the other one too.
It's been done. Yeah, with the right.
Just putting that out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it can definitely be done.
All right.
There's.
Is it my turn?
Free. Move this. I got this left. Used my extra. Yes, it is your turn.
Nice. Blue, yellow. Wrong order. What do I want an extra of? I want an extra red today. I think. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Alright, so the assassin is not outright, and the witch doctor is right shower.
Yep.
Let's see, let's move the monk and the hydronaut. We're just going to move that 3 right there. I'm going to pay 3 red for a purple. And then I'm going to pay a purple and a blue to ult with the hydronaut.
Purple and a blue, which is, what is that, 2?
2 to everybody on your team, plus 2 to everybody on my team.
Okay, so give me 7.
I assume that counts the boss too, so I put it in 12.
Sure does. And I go to 11, and this I just lose 2 shields.
I am going to pay a blue, put it back up on the sorcerer again.
Sorcerer, got it.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Let's see. And now one of these will come out. 1, 2, 3. We'll move there.
And I assume you can't heal past full life.
Right. You cannot.
Because otherwise that would have been awesome.
Yeah. That would be super annoying to deal with. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to follow suit a little bit and do we'll move another 4 here. As my second free move, I'm going to ult with the paladin to give
Wondering which one you would do.
Yeah. everybody.
Because I could see a few different ways to do this, but
3 shields. Actually, that move will be here. Instead of up there, I was here.
mm,
Move it over there. And that's 3 for everyone. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, and then I'll clone that. Way. 3 there. 3 there. 3 there. And that's 2 free moves. This is the energy. And that'll be your turn.
all right. Let's see. Delete that.
Just realized that's actually a pretty nice team. I've never seen that combo. The Hydro and Sork.
Okay. Grab yellow. Grab an extra yellow. Change these into a purple.
You got it?
Then we're going to move the sorcerer. 1, 2, 3. We're going to move the monk. 1, 2. Actually, 1, 2. Move him right. Dark arts again.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Okay. One. Let's get a little sketch. All right. Making me think about some choices here. All right. So my extra will be a yellow. But I'm gonna trade those 3 for a purple. Keep the yellow. We will 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for purple, yellow, and red. To swing right here, so I'll hit Hydro and Sorcerer for 4 damage, and they can't use any energy next turn. And that costs those for me. I'll just delete them. And I will free move.
Does that do damage as well, or is that just lock only?
Oh, 4 damage.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. Then I will move the Paladin up 4. And let's see. I'll use a blue to take 2 damage and get myself 2 attack ups. Yeah, and it's your turn.
Right.
Oof. Okay.
Red, yellow. Last one is in a second. Okay. I'll take another red.
Yep.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna Dragon Palm the Witch Doctor.
Yep. And then swap and kill him.
Yep.
You got it. That's the 10 you needed, right? So that's
Yes.
those 3 and the blue.
That's 5 and then 5. Yep, and that's the 2 red and then purple and a red.
Yep. Oh, you definitely had enough. I just mean your blue too. I see you didn't grab the blue. That's all. You need the blue
Did I need a blue?
to flip. You
No.
did.
Because he flips from Dragon Palm.
Oh, you're right.
I Dragon Palm, then I Palm Struck.
Oh, yeah, so you're straight. Didn't have to use the blue. I'll just delete. Ugh. And my assassin comes in immediately. Be right here. All right here. Here. And 12.
I'll move the monk to here. And I'll move the Hypnonaut here.
Okay. Oh, and I go down.
And I'll these locks. I don't know if you can delete those for me.
Yeah, I got you.
That'll be my turn. Oh, if you type on the number counter, you have to delete the numbers too.
Yeah, I just found that one out. But cool. And yeah, I'll just delete those. And those. Okay, and that's your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so we got 1, 2, and one of those tokens for the boss counter and stuff. This. Okay. And let's see, he's at 12. My extra is probably gonna be red. Can I kill it this turn? What am I at? 6. I can. It's gonna hurt though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta use a yellow to shadow sprint. Oh well, we'll wait because we'll move him here first, and then we'll shadow sprint. Oh, I didn't have to, I guess. That's the shadow sprint him, and we will. Oh wait, do I have? I have to, don't I? Look, 6 and 11, of course. So I'll have to do this. Take 2 damage. Oh. 3. We're still okay for now because of the shields. And spend all of this. And that'll do.
And that kills this dude.
Yep, and that'll give me a purple and a yellow.
Take that. this. Next one is Raiju.
Alright, and he'll be over here.
And Raiju said everybody does more damage.
Yeah. Um, so I have these left. And yeah, that will be my turn.
We're gonna do a red. We're gonna do a blue. Do a yellow. Take another yellow. The yellows become a purple.
Got it.
We're gonna spend a blue for another attack up. Then we're gonna spend the red and the purple to spend all the attack ups. Plus
So-
Raiju. So that's 3, 4, 5 damage to all your dudes.
Alright, that's all my shields here. And 2 damage to the paladin. 9, and you said 5, right? Puts him
Yep.
at 7.
Let's see, we'll move the monk. 1, 2, 4. We'll move the sorcerer. 2. Cool. That's my turn.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. We will move the alk. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll use a blue to heal himself. 6. Oh, these are gone. And we'll take an extra blue, but we'll spend it with the purple to get 3 shields on everyone. Copy. How do you paste it though? I feel like it doesn't work the same way. Oh, it does. I lied. That's 3 for everyone. Why? Why? Did you see that?
I did. I just like fell and just like randomly turned into nonsense directions.
Just 1 break, please. And 3 there. And then I will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. And we have this left. I used my extra as a blue. And then assassin paladin. And I'll hold the rest. That's 1 off at the end of my turn now.
Right? Take our red, blue, yellow. use it for a purple.
Gotcha.
We'll move the monk up here, and we palm strike the paladin.
All right, for 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 4 because if I do.
Oh, 4. So 3 shields, 1 damage. 8. There we go.
And then I'll use the yellow to enervate the monk.
Okay. 3. Gotcha.
And that's my turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Da, da, da. Let's see. Hmm. We'll move. Oh, I just caught something that. That's weird. But I gotta be fair about it. So you ulted with the Sork.
Hmm.
That did 5 damage to the boss too.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Um,
Mm.
which would have changed your last turn probably.
Yeah, because I could have
Um,
killed the boss.
right. So do you want to just ignore the damage? So I can't just kill the boss? Because of course I could just kill it if it was at 7. But that would be not fair. I'm not going to go... Like, I wouldn't put the boss's health at that now.
Yeah, why don't we just ignore the damage for this time,
Yeah.
and then like last take backs.
Yeah, for sure.
If I fuck it up again, that's on me.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's one of the things that is nice about it being digital. Like when I make it actually digital, like with code, is
Hmm.
that it'll just it'll do it, and you don't have to keep track of something like that. But okay, yeah, we can't do that this time. I'll move the pallet or the assassin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I was thinking with him at 12, like you might still be able to kill him,
Oh,
but it'll cost you a lot of resources.
I don't have enough. I think it's just because I don't have enough reds to do it.
Hmm.
Maybe. Let me see. Realistically, let's see. No, it's just no way. My damage costs too many reds. So, I mean, I haven't taken an extra. Even if I took an extra red, say, I could swap the blue to a red, but that's just 2 attacks. 2 attacks is about, what's that, 5 plus 5. It's well, 5 plus 6. It's still only 11. So, yeah, I still wouldn't have enough. I actually, I actually probably could, but it would cost everything.
Is that including the +1 damage on attacks from him?
Right, yeah. Because there's something. Let me just show. I can do it. Let's see. Where's realistically, I'd end up moving him here. I guess I'll do it. Um, move
I
here.
figured what with the assassin you could use his ult for 9, and
Nah.
then you could stab for
The,
3 more is 11. But so you would have to use the diagonal stab. But yeah, if you did stab and dark blade,
yeah, because then I can move and do it. So actually would work, and that's even more efficient than what I had in mind.
I mean it's still 3 red, a yellow, and a purple, so it's not cheap.
It's definitely not cheap, but doable. And I could have did it a different way, a long way, and I guess it would have been just as expensive, but more complicated. So we'll just do it the simpler way. So we move. We still would technically. I could do it this way or that way. We'll move there. Extra would have to be. Could I still do that? Yellow. Yeah, I could. I just have to spin it all. So the extra would be a yellow, but that yellow is gonna go with. These are gonna turn to a purple. And
And then a
purple,
yellow and a red becomes Dark Blade.
right? That's Dark Blade. The extra, or then I have to use the Assassin's ability, or the Alchemist ability. 2 health to change this blue to a red. And then that gets used as well, and that'll be enough because that's what, 6 plus 9? Yeah. Because first it'll be 8 plus 1
Yep.
is 9. Yeah, so
Yep.
that's plenty. And
So
I'll
he's toast.
end up there. All of this is gone, but I get a purple and a red for it.
And then we get Barra. Who says everybody takes less damage.
We're on a roll.
Now that kind of fucked me.
Yeah, that hurts you for sure.
Because I was like, okay, well, maybe I can get him to spend all his resources killing the boss, but then I can come in and he'll be weak and I can pick off more of his characters.
Right.
But
And
now it's like, oh, guess what? All his characters take less damage. Shit.
you lose 5 points too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll put that there. And that's all I can do. I have a second free move though. The second free move will be 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There we go. And it's your turn. Okay. It's good, good, good. Oh, let me delete. I gotta say, thanks for pointing out the faster way of doing that.
No
Because
problem.
I could have, what I had in mind is I was just going to use Alchemist and Assassin's normal attack, and then spin the extra yellow to just move the Paladin over one and kill him that way.
Mm.
But it would have been the same result. It would cost all of my energy, and I'd end up with the same stuff. Alright, and he's already flipped to the normal side. Because you punched me.
No, he's on Tiger, because I palm struck you for 3. So now he's on the 5 side.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, and you left it. You left it that way. Right.
Yeah.
You're right. I was thinking of when you killed the witch. I don't know. Tripping. Oh, I was hoping we could get Gary in here, but I guess he's having some life problems right now. It's pretty crazy. Trying to think if there's any way you kill me right here. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and one less damage? Probably not.
There is a, if I have enough movement.
Oh, okay. Even with the -1?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. I didn't do the numbers, but
Need blue, that, red, that, yellow, this, and then the second red goes here, that.
all right, let's see it.
All right, cool. So we do 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then we do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's call this 3.
Okay.
Then I'm going to burn the Hydronaut's Enervate on the Sorcerer.
Ah, there it is. Okay. I was like, how do you even reach? Okay. Sork.
I'll
Okay.
move the Sorcerer to here.
Got it.
Then we're going to use Dark Arts. I'm going to just leave this here for that.
Yeah.
And then we're going to use Engulfing Flame on the Alchemist for a total of 3 because +1 and then -1.
Yep. So 3
Then,
damage. So that takes my shields.
Then I'm going to do Gaia Tremor for another 4.
Ah, I see. Okay. Yep. And that's just enough. Nice. All right. So delete him. Nice. And I go down 5. Nice. Okay. You got him. He's out of there.
Yeah, that costs all my energy now.
Yep.
So now I'm in the same boat.
Yep.
So now it becomes like if you can just kill one of my dudes, I
Yep.
lose basically.
Yep. Or the boss. So it's like, yeah.
And I'm thinking at this point, I feel like the most you can do is probably like 10 damage, and that's without the -1s. So I feel like you can maybe kill the sorcerer if you can get all the way to him with the assassin without burning enough energy that you can't kill him.
Right. Let's see what I got. So I need this. I need this. And I need this. And the extra is, where am I at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the Hydro. Hydro's at 12. Oh wait, yeah, I think I can actually with the extra red. Because I can move here for 5. And then we'll swing first and do 5
The
damage.
Hydronaut, though.
Yeah, the Hydro.
Okay.
So
Right.
that's. Oh wait, no, I think I'm
4.
off. I think I'm off 1 because it's 4.
Yeah, that's
4
what I was gonna say. I was
plus
like, I don't think you can kill the Hydra.
7 puts him at 1.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't know how much it matters after that because you can't get away. Like, so I mean, so I'm still gonna do it. Oh wait, do I have to? Oh no, because I need the yellow, right? Am I? Alchemist is dead, so that would have made this easy. Alas, cannot. Yeah, so in that case, it just goes. So we do the what 4? Basically, he's gonna go to 1 health, right? So we got 4 damage plus. We use the alt, which lets me move 1. I'll move there. And do the 8 or 7 to him, which is 11. and
Wait,
then
what are you doing? You doing with Hydronaut?
yeah, to the Hydra.
So you did 7, so it'll put him at
Oh
5.
no, plus the 4. I hit him with this before I moved.
Oh, and at 4
Yeah,
as well.
so that'll
Okay.
put him at 1, and that'll cost all of this. And then I'll move my paladin.
That's a blue left over.
Yeah, I still have a blue left,
Okay.
so I didn't use that. And well, that's my turn. I can't do anything else.
All right.
But I mean, if you don't kill me, well, you basically, I think you lose. Yeah, no matter what. Yeah, because even if you somehow manage to scrape up 10 damage with no energy, the paladin can still kill the Hydra, even at 1 damage. And he can't heal himself unless he's using the ult, which...
Red, blue.
Oh, let's see. Let's just see.
Yeah, because he can't whirlpool himself.
Right. His ult could heal him, of course, but we don't have enough energy for that.
Take a red. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna burn the yellow to enervate himself.
Wait,
Do 1.
that's not
2.
him, bro. That's not him.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wait. We'll come back to this then. And you can't move through your own guys. Oh,
Right.
okay. This is fine. It's the assassin right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it because let's see, what's that? 7 plus my not with because I can go through units with Shadow Sprint, so like I don't think there's anywhere that he can go that gets away from the assassin.
Go 8.
Hmm.
What I'm trying to think about though is that the shadow sprint goes 3, and only those 3 ignores collision. His normal 5.
Mm-hmm.
If I can make him zigzag enough in the other 5, then he can't get there. So
Okay.
I have to find a way.
Wait, you want me to go grab that? Okay, yeah, hold on. Hold on, let me go grab this. Ship just got here. I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back.
All right.
See if Brian's figured it out. All right, I'm back. Am I though? Okay. So, have you mapped it out? Have you seen the way?
So, let's see. It's only have 2 red, so I don't think I can kill him. Because there's no way I can do 10 damage with 2 red.
Right. With Bayra out, no.
And the assassin's just basically impossible to get away from.
Yep. At this point, like from where I'm at, and that's why I moved
No,
up here.
not at any point. I don't think there's any character in the game that can actually get away from him.
Oh no. Well, no, no. No one covers more space.
Especially with the caveat that he can also ignore a unit collision. If you could at least like block him up a bit,
Right.
because I would basically, so let's assuming the Hydronaut could move his full 7, because you can only use Enervate once. Also,
Right.
that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's as far away as he could get.
I can still get him. Yep.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You only need to go 6.
Yep.
So his normal movement would get him to here.
And I would just yellow,
which means
boom, boom.
I would need to move the sorcerer here.
Yep.
So that then if you wanted to move straight through here, you'd have to use Shadow Step right away, which would be 1, 2, 3,
And
right?
still move. Yep.
And then I would have to find some way to get the monk like all the way over to here.
And I could still just.
And even then, you could just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Like there's no way.
That's why I said this one. Yeah, there's no way you're gonna get away from him this time. Before he can kill him and win.
Yeah, the amount of mobility the assassin has is pretty nuts, given the fact that he also has such insanely high damage.
He has really high damage with, with a lot of energy. Yeah, that's a lot of energy.
And then he still has he's got 12 HP instead of 14,
exactly.
like
Yep.
most of them.
He's balanced. I definitely don't think the assassin needs any work. But I'll hear you out. But I mean, 8 is not too bad considering 12 health. And he just.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about just the fact that, okay, I'll put it this way. As soon as my counter hits 5, if you have the assassin on the board, like, it's checkmate. There's nothing I can do about that.
Essentially. Unless you can kill him. Which, with Bayra out, you can't. No.
So I feel like it basically means as long as you have this assassin card on your side of the table, I don't actually have 20 morale. I've got 15.
That's not true though. I still have to get there and kill you. It's the thing. Like that rationale doesn't work. Not in this case. At all. Like, did yours end up checkmating you that way? Yes, but that doesn't happen every time. 100%.
I'm just trying to think of like I put it as what hero could I have on my side of the table that could be like, actually, the assassin can't just run across the table and kill my dude.
You mean in this scenario?
No, let's figure out like worst case scenario for the assassin.
Valkyrie stops him. Witch Doctor stops him from using yellows. So
that assumes he's already on my side of the table.
Exactly.
Like,
but the thing is that the way the assassin is sort of built up with 12 health, essentially he's almost trading a life for a life. Because once he goes in,
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you just save him until close to the end of the game, it doesn't matter if I could kill, like, because I can definitely kill him next turn.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. The game's over.
Right. Well, I also wouldn't have thrust him into combat like that if it wasn't to finish the game.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it on like the strategy end. Like think about it this way: if you wanted to abuse the assassin as hard as you possibly could, like, what is the most imbalanced thing you could possibly do with the assassin?
I mean, let's hear it because I don't really know.
And that's what I'm saying right now. Is like basically if you are able to keep your assassin safe until the other person hits 5 morale.
I mean, that's kind of
then
a stretch,
you basically win the game.
If you think like, I mean, so he's not fighting until you're down 15 points. Like, so
no, I don't have to be down 15. If we're both at 5, imagine we're both at 5. We've been playing a really even game the whole game, and then I hit 5 and you hit 5. Let's say same turn somehow.
Okay. Is
there any way I can actually get around the fact that you just have the assassin?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there is, but. You also you're talking from the stance that like the assassin, if he's out of the way, right? Like, been safe the whole time. Somehow your team could not touch my assassin, and I just like left him in the corner or something is what I'm assuming. Like, you mean just like keeping him away from the fights?
Not necessarily that. The assassin's very mobile. Is my point. Is like he's I think he's probably one of the easiest classes to keep safe in the game because he's so fast. Like anytime, like
But he can't do any damage. So if he's not in the fight, he can't do any damage. So at best, he still gets a life for a life. Because as soon
yeah.
as he gets in, he's gonna get killed if the other character is smart. I mean, if the other player is smart. I mean, because there's no way he really gets in
Well, he doesn't
super
need to
well.
be. Like, so there's been a couple things that I've been noticing about the game is first off, the amount of energy that you get isn't really enough to fuel all three characters.
Right.
Like on most turns, you're going to be using one character, maybe two,
Mm-hmm.
definitely not three.
Right.
So if you go from that standpoint, you can threaten with the assassin. Like you can move around back here, act like you're going after somebody, move between the different bosses, like just juke with him. And then I have to respond to you juking with the assassin because if I don't, he can just come forward and kill somebody. But while you're juking with the assassin, this costs you nothing. Like there's no energy cost for the assassin just doing this. There's just a move cost.
Right.
So while the assassin's doing that, you can use your other two dudes to contest objectives, to fight other people, because you're only going to have enough energy to really fuel one or two people anyway. The assassin's not costing you anything to do that at that point. And at any point, if I'm like, you know what, fuck the assassin, he's not going to do anything with him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You can run over and kill a boss, or you can run over and kill this dude that I had out of position, or whatever.
Right. But that
And
costs a
my
lot
point
of
is,
energy though.
if I let you do that, if I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep the assassin on my radar, but I'm not gonna like ignore him.
Mm-hmm.
But like I have two options. I can either try and go after the assassin, in which case you can just go, nah, fuck you, I'm over here now, or you can like fucking just go all in on the dude coming after the assassin.
Right.
And if I don't go after the assassin, then if I ever get to a position where I'm on low score, I lose the game.
Hmm. I I guess I don't share your sentiment here. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with the assassin. I'm waiting for the part where you tell me that there's a problem with the
No,
assassin.
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not saying that's a problem, just
Oh.
pointing out like how it feels.
Oh, okay. I mean that's fair. I could
Like it's kind of the same thing what I was talking about with the sorcerer. It was like
Mm-hmm.
if this is how you designed him to be this kind of like time bomb mechanic,
Right.
then that's fine. But if that's not what you wanted, then he should probably be nerfed.
Yeah, I
And
got you.
you decided that's not what you wanted, so you nerfed the sorcerer. And
Right.
my point with the assassin is like
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of not exactly the same situation, but it can be similar to where you can just kind of like dance around with the assassin, and go, watch out, I've got an
It's a
assassin.
threat. Yeah. Yeah.
And then if I don't do anything about it, I can easily lose the game.
You can easily lose a character. Now, if losing that character loses you the game, those are
Yeah.
those are joint situations. But on its own, like the threat of losing a character, to me, it's still plain as day that like it's a character for a character.
Mhm.
So that's still fine. That's how I designed him, and that's how I want him to be. He does fulfill that. I don't. The assassin's not gonna go around kill people. Get out, come back, kill somebody else. Typically, no. Is it possible? Sure. Like with the right combination, like Hydro can make some things,
Or
Elementalist can make some
elementalist,
things,
yeah.
yeah, where like that sort of thing is possible. But like generally, as a class, it's not feasible really to cross the map. So like here to here and get out. There's no way. Before he gets beat up in here is all. And it's like, eh. Plus, it
Yeah,
costs a
it's just
purple, three reds, and a purple, and a yellow
yeah.
to do
Yeah, so
13.
you have to have the resources, so it's almost like a multiple turn commitment.
Right, which means you can't be spending that energy with the other two characters. So you essentially have to, like, not play it, like, at all. And then it's like, oh, well, you're saving energy. Okay, so you're playing the assassin to try and get this kill. But it's,
But also, I think I'd like to see the Guardians have a little bit higher health, because it seems like most times when we're playing, the Guardians just die in one turn. Like there's not a lot of counterplay to it. It's just like if one player decides I'm going to kill the Guardian this turn, the Guardian just dies.
that's because there's a risk involved with minorly damaging the Guardian.
Right.
Because the payoff is so it's like essentially either you're going to choose to use most if not all your energy to all in the boss to get that secure,
Hmm.
but you're not going to like piece it and try to like fight the other enemies because you can't if you try to split your energy like that more times than not, you're gonna lose the trade. You gotta pick one. So if I ever see someone where I can't beat the boss before that, for the other player can, then my focus is going to be, well, then if they try and take this boss, they're going to pay for it with the character. So it's just the trade about, and they're both 5 points, but it's like, okay, now you're down a whole character. I might be down a boss, so you have that energy, but you're down a character.
Yeah.
So I think it's balanced in that way, because it's just about, well, which one is more important at the time in that situation against that player, and what's going on
Yeah,
in the
it
game.
definitely strategically messes things up a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So it's like, it's definitely something you have to consider. And I remember when this first came up, like, because this got added kind of late into the game, but this is like one of my favorite additions to the game. Is this static, like board wide effect that's affecting both players, and you can either choose to
Yeah.
deal with the effect or get rid of the boss to get a bonus, and there's
Honestly, the
incentive.
one thing that like messes me up so much with this game that I just constantly forget about
Mm-hmm.
is that like you can't really like block the opponent.
Like movement wise, you mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if I had like this, your dude could just like walk straight through. Like there's nothing stopping him. Like
Right.
like even here, like the this is gonna cost you a little bit extra movement, but you can still just walk around my dude. Like
Yeah.
most
Movement
games that
blocking.
I've played like this, once you like enter melee with somebody, like they're stuck there unless they have some kind of special ability that like gets them out of melee.
Okay, yeah, and that's obviously not a
And I'm not saying it should be like that. I'm
right.
just saying that that's like my previous experience with games like
Right,
this
right.
is like I expect this to happen, and then and then I have to keep reminding myself like,
It
oh shit,
doesn't.
that doesn't work that way in
Right,
this game.
and
Oh,
that's
good.
that's all good, and we're gonna reset it anyways. So I get that sentiment, and the way that I like my vision for this game. You played Final Fantasy Tactics, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's that.
Well, I mean, that same thing happened in Final Fantasy Tactics. If you were in melee with somebody and you moved away, they got a free attack on you.
What? No, it doesn't at all.
And oh,
No,
I
no.
should probably caveat that saying I only played Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lion. I didn't play the one on
I played.
console. I played
Oh yeah, I
the
played.
one on
I played
handheld.
both like thoroughly. You
I
can't
know in War of the Lions, you got a free attack if somebody left combat with you.
left combat with you. That's I promise you, that's not a thing. I think you're thinking of a different game. I've played that
Unless
game
I'm thinking of Tactics
a
Ogre.
lot. Even
But
regular.
Final Fantasy Tactics and Tactics Ogre were like almost carbon copy of each other.
Okay, Tactics Ogre, you do get that attack. That is for sure, but definitely not Final Fantasy Tactics. 100%. It's not that.
I mean,
So it's got to be Tactics Ogre. I played a little Tactics Ogre, but not a ton. But I played Final Fantasy Tactics thoroughly, all versions of it. I have it on my phone.
oh, okay. I just looked it up. So, opportunity attack in Final Fantasy Tactics was tied to the luck stat. So basically, if somebody left melee with you, it would roll your luck stat to see if you got an attack.
What?
Yeah, it was called opportunity attack, and it every at the first comment somebody was asked about it was like, it seems really random. I think there are clan privileges that increase their frequency. Oh, this is Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift, so this is different
Okay,
too.
that's
Hold on,
that's the DS version. Okay,
I didn't play that one.
okay, I played that one too. But there's opportunity skills in those games that are like reaction skills, but that's different than just like entering and leaving melee range like via movement. That was just not a thing in Tactics. I'm 100% sure.
Yeah, it's probably just I'm getting confused between playing several different similar
Right.
games.
Which is like I get that concept, but I know that concept is not in Tactics, not
Well,
Final
it was
Fantasy.
probably in Tactics Ogre or some shit.
I'm thinking it would have to be that one because I don't know Tactics Ogre like that, but I definitely know Final Fantasy. That ain't it. But I get what you're saying about that. But yeah, I based this on like a Final Fantasy Tactics sort of deal. More accurately, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. It's a lot
I
more.
don't think I played the advanced ones. I think just War of the Lions was the only one I
That's
played.
like one of my favorite ones. They're both like they run like almost the exact same way. There's just like races in Advance, and the classes are like some classes are race locked and
You know, honestly, the thing that I hated most about
difficult.
those games, all of them, is the fucking Pokemon system that they have in place where, like, once you get far enough in the game to where your dudes are pretty well leveled up,
Mm-hmm.
getting a new dude was like the worst
Oh,
possible
true,
fucking thing.
true. You
Because it
don't
was
get
like, all
new
right, all my
dudes.
other dudes are like level 60. This dude's level 2.
Yeah, no,
What the fuck do I do with this
those
guy?
things. No, that's trash. That's just like it's like you don't get new characters, and if you don't plan at the start to build like a core team, you're done.
And it was even worse because like there were some really cool like niche classes that you'd only get in certain ways. And if you didn't like plan from the beginning, like, all right, I'm going to get this character at this level during this story mission, and we're going to do this, this, and this to get this special class unlocked, to get this special class, like, there was just no way you were going to play that class because even if you did figure out how to unlock it later, that dude wouldn't be leveled up.
Right. No, I 100% agree with that. There's a way to do it, and they to give them credit. I mean, they're pretty early games, but
Yeah,
there's ways to fix that nowadays. And like I don't know if you know, but I have a tactics game for Atheria in the works
nice.
that I'm building because I really like games like that. So I was gonna do
Yeah,
like my
real
own.
quick, I wanted to try something real quick.
Yeah, what's
I
up?
want to make a quick tier list real quick here. So we've got Witch Doctor,
Mm-hmm.
Warden.
Oh wait, you're making the tier list.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I just want to show you what I think so far.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I think Sorcerer is up here.
Okay.
Assassin.
This ought to be
Hmm.
interesting. And then
This isn't in order yet.
okay, yeah. No, I'll you do this. I'm gonna screenshot it when you're done, and then I'll put what I think the tier list is.
Flip the table around. Who else did we have? Sharpshooter, I think, is here.
Okay.
Probably with Alchemist. I think Dragon's up. Berserker, I think, is here.
I'll be right back. You keep making it.
It's not Paladin. Elementalist. Oh, tell me your secrets.
Okay.
The top row is, I think, the most like game impact.
Mm-hmm.
Like on average, like obviously every character has like situations where it's like, oh, this character like fucking did a bunch of cool shit. I think bottom row here is like the least impactful. Right side from your side
Mm-hmm.
is the least complicated, and left side towards the edge of the table here is most complicated.
Okay. So this is what you got, huh?
That's what I've seen so far.
Okay, that's fair. Let me see. Let me print screen it. Oh wait, make sure I print screened it. And I'll put that in our Discord real quick.
And then
General.
then how would you shuffle this?
Paste, and we'll say Oh, I shouldn't use your real name. Upload that. Okay. Let's see. That's going up there. So, how would I shuffle this? Most impactful, top row, and
And then most complicated on your left.
left is most complicated. Okay.
Yeah.
Impactful. Let's see. Now that the Sork has been changed, Sork comes down here, bomb up here. Which bomb? Which is very simple. Dragoon, after changes. Well, still up top, I think. Assassin is pretty strong. Sharpshooter, ridiculous. Which is good. Warden, really good.
You think Winch is really simple?
Yeah.
Or did you do
which,
the
which is simple.
left right?
Yeah, which is simple. Like, because you get in range and that's it. That's all there is. You touch them and they can't move.
Yeah.
That's about as simple as it gets. No flips, no nothing. Just guess what? It costs your energy, and you lock somebody out of the game. With the recent nerf, I haven't seen how bad the nerf hurts just yet. The 3 range instead of 4, but still think one of the best classes.
That was one of the reasons that I put Witch as more complicated, was because of the nerf. Because I felt like if you choose the wrong position for the Witch, or you choose the wrong thing to lock down with the Witch just dies.
Okay, I'll swap. For complication, because I agree. The assassin. Oh, are these like in order too? I don't mean them in order, I guess. For complication, you got to make sure you know what you're doing. The warden, assassin's placement is important. Then this. Then this. Then. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what we got now here. We got. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'll just get them out of there. Let's see what we have. Impactful and simple. Super simple. Pretty impactful. Not top level, but second if we're doing 4. Let's see. Monk, I think. Not very impactful. A little complicated because you can flip. You gotta mess with your flips a bit.
Yeah. Valkyrie. There's also a thing where like 2 of his abilities are the same on both sides, but one of them's different.
Yeah, 2 are the same. Or the A1 is the same. So you can't use it twice in one turn.
Is his ult the same as well?
I thought it was. He has 2 different ults.
Okay.
A weaker one on the front and a stronger one on the back. The line AoE is on the back. And Valk is really strong. And not complicated, so that's... She can just reach you with the circle AoE on all her normals, and then she just removes buffs. I mean, she's straightforward. Berserker is a bit more complicated. Like Sork is about there. Hydro, I think the Hydro is strong, but complicated. Let me move. Can I move both? Down there. Ooh.
Brought the Berserker down a rank because I figured that there was just so many different ways to counter him.
Exactly.
That, like, yeah, if he's completely left to his own devices, he's crazy strong, but like,
there's ways
that shouldn't happen.
Right. And Elementalist, I think, is very complicated, but not super impactful. They work with other classes, so I gotta put that one in like a 3rd tier. And Monk,
I knocked the Hydro down a rank because I was like, he can do some really good shit, but you kind of have to set up a lot of shit to even see him do something awesome. Like,
I like the Hydro.
He's never gonna do something awesome by himself. He's very useful. Yeah. He's a strong unit, but like,
yeah. He as a tank, he does exactly what I need him to do.
Yeah.
He helps even like he helps your damage dealers, including range classes, like move way more, like literally double on range classes than they would normally be able to move to get into range or move up, do damage, get back out. He heals, only one with a team heal in the game. Like those are super impactful things, but he is more complicated because you have to be mindful of your movement and then your ranges because whirlpool is orthogonal.
It's really strong, but I feel like it hasn't really come up in our games because most of the time, the only times I've seen somebody with a healer on their team, like anytime somebody has started taking damage, they've pretty much died that turn. So it's like there's never a time to heal because it's just like, oh, this dude started taking damage and he's dead.
If I were you, like in that last game, I would have been healing that Sork because you were really impactful. Like I was a little shook a bit at the rate that you were really getting damage done. I wasn't worried because I had the paladin, and at worst, I was gonna start trading, your ult for my ult.
Yeah. And
But
that's why I switched gears. I was like, okay, I can't just sit here and keep trading ults because he'll just keep whittling down the bosses,
yep,
and he's got a lot more damage coming onto the table than I do because like if one of my dudes dies, all I get is the elementalist, which is whatever.
yep, and but I definitely would have been healing him a little more though because he was pretty impactful in that game. He was like, I don't want to say he was your whole team. He was, yeah, no, he was your whole team that
It
last
was
game.
because I found it really difficult to like make the monk do anything without spending a stupid amount of
Yeah,
resources.
I'm
And
not
then I
gonna
was
lie.
like,
I still don't
I don't
like the
really have a
monk.
team that's not. I felt like my team wasn't really built around making good use of the Hydrophant.
Yeah, I still don't really
Even
like
if the
the
Stork was
monk.
at full life, like you had two people on your team that could just kill him anyway.
Yeah, yeah. You did kill my witch, because I was just gonna bum rush. I messed up that turn though. I could have made this way easier on myself that last game, if I just didn't get the attack ups on my alchemist, and just took the extra blue to put just that one more turn of shields on the witch doctor. That would have changed the whole game,
Yeah.
because I just would have killed the sorcerer the next turn, because he couldn't use energy that turn and he couldn't get away at that point, and I would have just locked him down and kept the paladin with him to keep shields up. But that's neither here nor there. I think, see, the way you do tier lists is different than I normally do tier lists, so I guess this is what mine looks like as far as, well, what this is most complicated, right?
Yeah.
Um, of all of these, I guess the bomb is the most complicated. Maybe the warden.
I don't really mean like not complicated, like difficult to understand what they do. I mean like complicated, like how well do you have to have shit set up for them to really show their true power?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I put the witch doctor pretty far to the right because I was like, he has some strong abilities, but like if you use his abilities wrong, you're gonna get like one person locked down for a turn and then he's just gonna die. Like he's not
Yeah.
gonna just kill somebody. He's not gonna zip all over the field and do crazy shit. He's just gonna go, you can't do a thing, and then he's gonna die.
Hmm. Interesting.
Whereas like with the dragoon, you can kind of hang back and
Mm-hmm.
just stack attack up and
Yeah.
just threaten. And then if anybody steps out of line, you can just be like, oh, that dude's dead now.
Yeah. Which is, oh, that nerf, I felt it when I played the dragoon, but it felt fair. That two attack ups was a lot.
Yeah.
He was like one of the insta bans too. Like he was either banned or picked first. It's pretty strong.
That was kind of why I thought the assassin was a little bit simpler than the sharpshooter because you don't have to worry about
The
positioning with the assassin as much because he has much more movement ability.
here's my issue. So not issue, but the reason this is like this is the assassin has to take more risk than the sharp does. The sharp can do like 9 damage from like 8 spaces away and stay 8 spaces away.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's like this class is a real problem. I don't know if I want to change it just yet, but this is like really strong. like way stronger than I thought it was until more
Like the
recently.
sharp's reasonably fair still because like if you want to bum rush the sharpshooter and kill her, you can. Like there's nothing on her card stopping you from killing her.
Yeah, true.
Whereas with the assassin, like he can just spend a yellow and move 8 fucking spaces,
And get away from
and
you.
it's just like, well, guess what? Fuck off, bitches.
Yeah, because the only one who can
Like,
kind of keep up is like the dragoon or like the hydro and somebody else, kind of deal. Like
yeah,
dragoon can cover what, 7? Yeah, 7 spaces, wherein the assassin has 8.
yeah.
But I mean, I think this is according to let me print screen this. I think this is about as far as like so usefulness on. So these are S ranks. We're saying I would do it like SA, B, I guess.
I don't really. The letters don't make a difference to me because nobody uses them to mean the same thing anyway.
That's true. So I think this is probably better. So like these are the best classes. I actually think assassin is like really strong.
So
A little
I
harder
guess
to
the
use
only
though.
question to ask at this point is which of these rows like do you feel the best about right now in terms of balance, the top row or the middle row?
Does he feel best about?
Like from a game design perspective, like
Oh, probably the middle. Uh, but I think that makes sense in general.
because I mean, there's different philosophies from game design. You could either try and work on bringing that middle row all up to the top, or you could work on bringing the top row down to the middle.
Yeah, because well, let's see. The reality is the only ones I have potential issues with right now, the sharp, maybe the bomb. The bomb's been my favorite since the start, so I've been like
Yeah,
reluctant to nerf it. But more
I feel
recently,
like
I've come
the
out of
bigger
it.
issue that I see is these two right here. Like this
Yeah,
is a big issue that you, even as the game designer, are like these two classes are below everyone else.
and
Like that's a big issue.
I do think that the issue is bringing them into balance with a unique,
I
like
feel like this one is a bigger issue than this one.
it is because
Elementalist,
this
I
has
feel like
use.
it's not even that it has use. It's that Elementalist is it's a what do you call it? It's a Johnny card. This isn't a spike card. This is a Johnny card. This is watch how fucking smart I am and all the cool shit that I
Yeah,
can do on the
yeah,
table. That's what this card is about. This
yeah.
card isn't about I want a really strong card that blows people up. This is about look how fucking big brain I am right now.
Right. Yeah, I can
Let me
make
show
some
you.
cool stuff happen.
So it's okay if he's bottom tier because the people trying to play like that will still use him to play like that. Whereas the monk, I don't get that from the monk. The monk just feels
He feels meh.
like just a brawler card that just can't brawl as good as the other brawlers.
He just like a. I don't want to say standard because like he's not the standard. Like everyone else has built the standard, and he's just below the standard.
I feel like the thing that confused me the most with him was like something you said earlier was you were like, oh, he has this ult, and then he has the better version of this ult.
Because
And I'm like, is that really what we want out of this card?
the
Just like bad
idea,
punk, good punk?
look. If you look at it, the idea for this card for me was to be some sort of like a combo style. I don't know, character because he's a monk. Okay, look. First of all, I
Yeah.
didn't want a monk in the game. Okay, this is I don't pick things like that for the game. But like now, I have a different view of monks. That's neither here nor there. The monk was supposed to be like, this is his like base version, and then when he flipped, he had a stronger version, like the elementalist.
I would almost say what you should do is make only his ult on the front flip. Just make his ult do something like weak and then flip him, and then all his shit on the other side is powerful. If it's like, oh, he goes Super Saiyan, then cool, make his ult, I go Super Saiyan, and now I'm badass. Make it two purples. Make it just like two purples, no other colors, Super Saiyan.
Well, that's 2 purples is super expensive.
Yeah, but then he would have a unique niche in the game.
2 purples to what? Oh, to permanently be this
Yeah,
super
like
version.
Nikali in Street Fighter, to where
Okay.
you save up your fucking V trigger and then you go, now I'm fucking badass. Look at me.
You know what? I will note that and I will work on something like that. I think that's not a bad idea. I've been looking for. So like this is the kind of. Oh yeah. So I mean to tell you while we're on here and we're on stream, so it'll be broadcast. You know I give you a lot of shit. Any chance I get, I'm probably giving you some shit. I'm not proud of it. Okay, but I do. However, you are hands down the best tester I've ever had. Not that I've had thousands or anything like that, but you are objective and you're not trying to just please me as my friend. You're telling me the real shit. Problems, potential solutions. You already know. You're in this field. Nothing better out of a tester than to get some real fucking feedback. So I just want to say I appreciate that shit. I know I give you a lot of shit, but
Like I said, I don't expect you to just like take whatever I say and just like do it, and I'm not gonna get mad if you don't.
exactly, you get what you are as a tester. You're a voice. You're a voice that I can either adhere to or not. If nothing else, I'm going to take what you said into consideration. And I think that is a good idea for the it's something that would be in line with what I'm looking for. And then maybe people will want to play the monk, cuz anytime I see that I draft the monk, like when I play random, it's like fuck, I got to play the monk. I hate the monk. And that's the reason I
Yeah.
changed I can't remember who it was, the hydro.
Because like the only other suggestion I would have for him is if you want to do it to where he's constantly stance switching, it shouldn't
Mhm.
just be like good monk, bad monk, because that feels bad because it's like, oh shit, he's on the wrong side.
Yeah.
It should be like there's a couple good things about this side and a couple good things about this side, but they're different.
Right. And
But if
making
it
it
if it
different.
really is just supposed to be like this side is the better side, then there should be some way for me to like work around that. Either an easy way for me to flip him so that I can constantly be using this side if I play correctly, or like you were saying, like if the whole idea is supposed to be like this is like the powered up side, then like yeah, a power up ultimate would be pretty cool.
I think I'm going to do that. So stand by for that. Well, I mean later, of course, but I think making
It's
it
just going to be a matter of balancing it because like you said, like two purples or whatever other cost you would want to make it, it would need to cost a lot because you don't want people to just pop it turn two and be like, oh cool, now I have the powered up monk for the rest of the game.
right exactly. So two purples
um
is actually that might be okay.
but on the other hand, you don't want it to be like if I just hang back and let you take the first boss and turn my monk over, you don't want him to be so good that now he just fucking runs the table.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I know. Like balance is the most important thing to me. So I would definitely make it fair as I can make it. You know, as long as I don't miss something. And then of course, if I miss something, I'll be able to catch it through play.
Yeah. It's just
Uh,
kind of like if you're gonna make it like a power up thing, I almost feel like he should stay down here for the non-powered up version, and the powered up version should be up here
yeah.
because otherwise there's no point to bringing him because you're basically saying I'm bringing a unit that's weak, and then I'm gonna have to spend a bunch of resources to get a unit that's good, and if he's not worth it, then he's still gonna feel bad.
Right. So I make a super version to flip to.
It's also going to feel really bad if he gets injured like early on. Like let's say he starts off with 14 health and he gets hit and he's like at 8 or something. At that point, like even if I have been spent saving up resources, it's like, oh shit, do I really want to flip him? And then have to worry about
Oh,
fucking
I got
keeping that 8
ideas.
life monk alive.
Yeah, no, I got ideas for that. Like he'll probably just to give you a little insight in there. He'll when flipped, he'll probably heal some, if not go to full health. For two purples, like that flip, I'd be willing to do something like that. Maybe not full health, but like I'll probably give him a sizable heal on flip. And then maybe he can't move again that turn or something, but I can make it happen. I got ideas for that because yeah, I think about stuff like that. Because yeah, like of course I see the monk played right, so I know he has that unique mechanic, so I'm gonna rush him and do as much damage as I can to him before he gets into fucking Broly mode.
Well, I mean, there's two options. Either A, I can pressure you so that you have to spend your resources on other things so you never get to flip your monk,
Mm-hmm.
or I can just try and kill him before he flips.
Right, and that'll be the play. But like the other classes that we already messed with, like the Sork, I don't want him to be like I have to beeline
Yeah. I
either.
think that's the biggest like possible issue when it comes to a lot of the classes in this game is like how much do they warp the strategy of the match around themselves? And I feel like basically the way you talk about a lot of these characters, like you kind of want it to be to where most of them do. Like most of these characters, when you put them down on the table, it should be like, cool, I picked Paladin. Now my opponent has to like change their strategy based on the fact that I have Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what I was talking about with Sorcerer. Like with him being that kind of time bomb, it still fits that kind of mode where it's like, oh, I picked Sorcerer. Now the opponent has to change what they're planning on doing based on the fact that I have Sorcerer.
Yeah.
And I guess now that like we have now that you buffed Paladin and nerfed Sorcerer and you kind of consider them to be middle row here, like does that like I think they
Honestly,
still hold that thing. Like with Sorcerer, like the way I played him this game, like I still felt like it forced you to like make some different decisions and make some different movements based on the fact that I showed you early on, like, hey, I'm willing to just sit here and blow you the fuck up.
mm-hmm.
Like it might take a little bit longer than it did pre-nerf, but we can still get this done.
Right. And as long as it's taking that, that little bit longer, that matters to me.
Yeah.
So it's like honestly, I don't think it made me change what I would have done since I already had the. So if I didn't have the paladin,
Yeah, and that's the big thing. Like,
right?
if you didn't have the paladin, like at that point, that would have been an oh shit moment.
Yeah, for sure. And then my gameplay definitely would have shifted because
And
then I don't
to
have
an
the sword.
extent, it already kind of oh shitted you because right after the turn that I did that, you moved forward the witch doctor.
Yep. Well, that's because I was trying to sneak in and it worked to sneak in to hit the alt up there, and I got both of them. So I was looking for that though, regardless. But the move was from then on to like get the witch in there, like you said, to because you're in the corner. So the issue with that is now you can't get away no matter what.
Yeah,
Because I'm gonna get to you now, but uh, yeah. I mean, I like where the Sork is now after that change.
yeah. I like where the paladin is with the
Me too.
bigger shield
Me
because
too.
it like as an opponent, when I see four shields
Yeah.
drop down, it's
It's
like oh
like
shit.
fuck, dude. It's like
Two shields, it's like ah, oh, it's a minor setback. Four shields is like oh fuck, that's an entire attack negated.
yeah, that shit hurts, man.
If I'm trying to get some shit done now,
Yeah.
I can't. Now I have to wait.
He's like, nah. So I did like that, and I noticed that immediately. I was like, holy, because the first time I saw it, like after the change, Gary drafted it, and that four shield popped up, and I was like, oh my god, dude, that's four shields, four, uh, on his, and he put it on his sharpshooter too, and I was like, oh my god, no, this
Of
is
course
gonna
he did.
this is gonna be miserable. Okay, let's reset. Good. That was good.
Yeah, I
You're
think I like seeing like where you're at,
what do you mean?
like just like how you're thinking about like
Oh yeah.
how things are going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And of course I
Because like
like
obviously you've been staring at this game a lot longer than I have.
yeah, but you already got some really good ideas after what two sessions. Like it's pretty crazy.
Well, I mean, my biggest things that I'm looking at anytime I see a new game like this is first economy. Like, how much does one energy buy me?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm looking at units and going, is any of these units getting anything cheaper than the other ones?
And luckily, Joe was of a similar mind, and he drew up this whole table. He's like this mathematics major, and like so legit. He's in business, so like that's like his thing. He had a whole table where he showed me like cost to effect and what each one should like how much it should weigh, basically based on the energy it cost and I was like, holy crap, okay, cool. So luckily, like most of my stuff was in line with that already, just based on like how I wanted to balance. But I didn't use any tables to get that. That's just what I felt was fine. But some of the things were out, like the bomb was extra strong and the dragoon was extra strong.
Yep. And
But
then the other thing that I'm looking at is like, if I take any of these and just do that one card as hard as I can, does it break anything?
yeah,
Like, and that's like why I initially found the sorcerer because I was like, oh shit, if all I do is just feed every fucking piece of energy I ever get to the sorcerer, like you have to stop me. Like, there's
yeah,
no way you can do anything other than just try and stop me.
right, okay. So let's. So for now, I'm going to take the monk out of the drawing.
Yep.
Okay, because he's 100% gonna get changed, and there's no need for me to play with him in these tests because he's gonna be different for sure.
So you were saying you think Sharp and Bomb are the only like possible OP characters,
Um,
and
one, two. Yep.
so the thing that I'm wondering is comparing the Sharp to the Assassin.
Mm-hmm.
They both have a similar threat range of about 8 spaces.
Except one has to go in to get the damage done, which
Right.
brings balance,
Yeah.
and this one just doesn't.
But on the other hand, if the assassin isn't immediately killed when he goes in, there's a good chance he won't be killed because he can easily also get away the next turn. Whereas the sharpshooter, if somebody actually does get to the sharpshooter basically cannot get away with 3 movement. Like
Right,
there's
basically.
nobody you're getting away from.
Right.
The sharpshooter also, other than the ult, the sharpshooter is very much slower to get its job done. Not cheaper, but slower. Because other than the ult, like, so if the assassin wants to do 5 damage, let's say, all he has to do is move up and stab. That's 2 reds, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the sharpshooter wants to do 5 damage, there's no exact 5 on the sharpshooter, but let's just go for 6 here. Then I have to spend a blue to survey, a yellow to mark,
Mm-hmm.
then another blue to survey again, and then a red to kill shot. So that's twice as much energy, and I basically have to take 2 turns because I have to survey twice for 1 extra damage.
Every 2 turns, well, but then
Yeah.
theoretically, like if you're waiting those 2 turns, you can do 9 damage.
Well, yeah, because you can also shot, but then now we're talking about 6 energy instead of 4. Like the assassin just moves up, spends 2 energy, does 5 damage. The sharpshooter has to take 2 turns, spend 4 energy, and get 6 damage.
To do it from range.
Right. And that's the balancing factor. Is
Right.
it takes longer, it costs more energy, but I don't have to go over there.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I feel like that breaks that mold, if that currently is a balance you like, then the only thing that kind of breaks that mold is that I can just ult without moving, without waiting a turn, without flipping, without marking. I can just go boom, ult.
From anywhere.
Yeah.
And that's, yeah.
And it's only 1 more energy than the assassin's ult because I just survey and I ult 4 energy, whereas the assassin is 3 energy.
Just 3, yeah.
And they both no the sharpshooter does do 6 damage versus the assassin's 8 though, and the assassin does get more movement out of it. So technically, if you wanted to count shadow sprint as part of that, the assassin's actually threatening from 9 spaces away versus 8. Oh, excuse me, never mind. The ult's max infinite range, so
Yeah.
9 spaces is basically infinite range.
I mean,
so
9,
that's
nine
what
is
the whole
really
board.
long. 3, it's 12 by 12, so.
Okay, yeah. So it's almost the whole board anyway.
In a straight line.
Yeah, I mean, if we started in, let's say you started in the very middle, like you were
Mhm.
here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can almost hit the corners from the middle. Like there's like what 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
There's like
almost just about, yeah.
this corner is like you can't hit this.
Right.
So yeah, it like I said, it's almost infinite range.
It's pretty, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's good. The safety alone is why I don't have an issue with this as much
Yeah.
as I do with this.
Yeah, I mean,
The risk is just
I
less.
get what you're
like,
saying.
it's just less.
I think it's fair because of how much more time and energy it costs to do that on the sharpshooter. Like, yeah, you don't have to personally yourself as the sharpshooter player put the sharpshooter in danger to get it done like you do with the assassin, but you have to spend a lot more time and energy, which is a big investment because like all the turns that you're saving up energy to get to do things with the sharpshooter is turns that you can't do shit with your other characters.
Not really,
So
though,
like
because you're not doing anything. Like
Well,
this
I mean,
energy
let's
cost is like we're talking like you can just survey and mark. If you surveyed and marked right, you put the threat
yeah,
on like until you spend it, until you get rid of that mark. Like that they will
right,
be
but I can
marked.
only mark one guy,
Yeah. So you
and
mark the important
you don't
one.
need a mark on somebody to ult them. So
No,
are we talking about the ult, or are we talking about the whole kit?
I'm talking about the whole kit.
Okay, so like I was talking with about the with just kill shots, right? So that's a blue, a yellow. Now I can't blue again, so now that's a full turn. Now
Mm-hmm.
next turn I can blue and red, and I
And
get
then
6 damage on someone that's up to 6 spaces away. And I could move 3, so that could be up to 9. So now we're at like assassin range.
mm-hmm.
But again, that's 2 turns and 4 energy. That's an entire turn's worth of energy plus an extra turn just to do 6 damage. There's a lot of characters that could do the same thing from a little bit closer. So like let's look at one of the other range characters here. Witch Doctor is closer, but could spend 4 energy and do 6 damage in 2 turns. We've got Bombardier, who you also had a problem with. Let's not touch him right now. Sorcerer could do Engulfing Flame twice and do 6 damage for 2 energy in 2 turns. Like that's actually stronger because I don't have to telegraph who I'm going to hit. I don't have to mark. I don't have to do anything. All I have to do is spend a red.
But you also have to be in the that. I'm not worried about that as far as numbers go because the threat like the that's what 4 spaces, 4 range, right?
Yeah,
If you're
yeah,
within 4 range of someone, that means they can get to you.
right.
So,
But let's say with the sharpshooter, like you need to be within 6 spaces. There are still at least what 3 characters that can threaten someone 6 spaces away,
mm-hmm, I think 3, 1, 2.
and that takes you 2 turns to do. Anybody can cover 6 spaces in 2 turns.
I mean, yeah,
So it's not just. I guess my point is, it's not just like brain dead. I can't just like sit the sharpshooter in the corner and just every other turn just go bang and hit somebody.
it's definitely
Like
not
you
brain
have to
dead.
telegraph it out.
It is. My issue isn't so it's the combination of being able to threat with the ult from anywhere that ignores shields, and that if she doesn't stay like completely away from everybody, she can still do 9 damage in 2 turns.
Yeah, the ignoring shields thing is, I think, possibly the problematic part. I think.
But even still, like even if she didn't, right? Even if she did ignore shields, if you don't have the paladin, that doesn't even matter. So take the paladin out. So paladin's out, and now
Yeah.
what? She ignores shields.
Is he the only one that puts shields down?
No, the elementalist shields herself when she channels
Okay.
power. But I think that's it as far as
But that's
shields
the
go.
he's the big shield guy, yeah.
Oh yeah, him. Oh, and the monk. The monk can also shield itself.
So I mean, if you want to think about like unit counters, like in terms of who counters who and how badly they need to be countered, like how
Mm-hmm.
much of a problem they are if they're not countered.
Yeah.
Like for sharpshooter counters the paladin, but assassin easily counters the sharpshooter.
Okay.
Because like if the other person picks sharpshooter and you're really really worried about what their sharpshooter is going to do, you can just run across the table and kill her, and you lose your assassin, but they lose their sharpshooter.
Right. True. And that's the 1 for 1. Right. So
Yeah.
I'm on board with that. Okay.
Um, and if the other person picks paladin and you're really worried that they're just going to like shield too much for you to deal with, you can pick sharpshooter and deal with that. So there's kind of like that triangle going there. But my
Okay.
question is, if you pick paladin assassin and I pick sharpshooter, is there any way I can get my sharpshooter back in the game at this point?
If you pick paladin, oh, if I pick paladin assassin, and you pick
And I
sharp,
pick sharpshooter, who's my
oh Valkyrie, yeah,
so I would need sharpshooter Valkyrie, and I think that's fair. I
that's
think
fair.
that's
Yeah.
and again, it's not like oh paladin has to be hard countered or I lose the
Right.
game,
Right.
kind of like berserker. And berserker, like you kind of have to counter the berserker, but there's multiple
There's so
different
many
characters that can
ways.
do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's not as big of a deal. Whereas sharpshooter only has kind of like 1 or 2 really hard counters, but I feel like that's fine because like almost anybody any of the damage characters out here can just run at sharpshooter and kill her. Like it's going to cost you. Like you're going to have to pull your shit out of position. You're going to have to make some sacrifices probably. But
Mm-hmm.
like sharpshooter is not going to like totally win the game. You can stop her.
You can stop her. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, even Witch Doctor can just like you could do Witch Doctor Hydrophant and just run the Witch Doctor up, shut down the sharpshooter, and then deal with other shit.
Mm,
Because if you red mark the sharpshooter, she literally can't do anything. What's she gonna do? Like survey and mark over and over and over?
right.
And then you either have to bring somebody else up to deal with the witch doctor, in which case, now we're just in a battle, um, or just let the sharpshooter and witch doctor stare at each other until the sharpshooter dies.
Okay.
But I guess that's what I'm saying. Like the sharpshooter doesn't strike me as a class that completely distorts the strategy of the game. Like she's the strongest ranged class except maybe the bomb, but I haven't really seen the bomb played very much.
Yeah, the bomb stacking ability can get like it can get to where bombs like I think stronger down the line. Face
Mm-hmm.
value, no one's stronger than the sharp. I don't think. No, not even close. But bomb can do that in AOE. Like since she has the potential to hit more than one and create the threat for like dropping whole characters or dropping a boss or something like that. Like I think overall the bomb is stronger
Mm-hmm.
overall, but easier to use probably. It's easier to get 9 damage on the sharp than it is on the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
That's I mean it just is. But uh, ain't right. Like you can deal with this.
And it is, like you said, it is easier to do it on the sharp, but it's also takes longer and it's more expensive. And you have to telegraph it. You have to be like, I'm surveying and I'm marking that dude over there.
And the same for the bomb is like, well, I mean, you can see me stacking attack ups.
Right, but I don't know who you're going to hit.
That's true. You
With the
don't know.
sharpshooter, not only do you have to sit there and stack it, you have to tell me who you're stacking it on.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's get another one.
Yeah.
Um, but okay, that did help maybe clear up. Maybe I'm not at odds with sharp too much. I was just playing against it so much. I think I was just like, okay, this class getting on my damn nerves. But
That's honestly one of the hardest things about balancing competitive games is if you have somebody that's very good at using a character, it can make that character look OP even if they're not.
and that's something I ran into a lot when I first started playing because it's just me versus Joe. And for one, I play these games. Joe doesn't. So I adapt to them. And yeah, they're my game, right? But we both were working on it. But it's like, I get what I'm trying to do because I'm trying to do it. And if I have the strats to do it and then I just beat him, and I beat him 90% of the time, he's just going to be like, oh, well, the classes you pick are just too strong. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's the case. It's just I'm beating you as a better player at the time.
And I know one thing that a lot of people hate when people do it like in a non-testing environment that I recommend you do in testing environments like that is do the mirror. Like, so you pick your team, let him pick his team, play a game, and then switch teams. You play his team, he plays your team.
Yeah, and see if there's like a way. Right. That makes sense.
Because if all of a sudden the less skilled player is winning with the better skilled player's team, maybe it's not the player skill that's the problem. Maybe it's
Right.
the team that's the problem.
Right, because that's one that's kind of hard for me to identify back then. But now I have more people, and it's
Yeah.
like a lot better. And then I started playing with Butter, who's like good at this sort of thing. So it's like now, okay, if I'm beating you, because I can lose sometimes, and when that becomes a factor, then it's like okay, cool. And like this one, like I could have lost that game. Like it looked, I guess like it wasn't that close on the point wise, because it was like 15-5 before the end. But you had like people that were low, and like it still wasn't that far apart, like at all
Yo,
actually.
my biggest issue that whole game, I'm like, okay, if he kills one of my dudes, I get the fucking elementalist. Gross. If
Right.
I kill one of his dudes, he gets the fucking assassin. Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we random drafted that whole thing. So this time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play normal. We're gonna play a real like normal game. We're gonna roll and make a decision. You make a first pick, and then there's a ban. Okay,
I still think, and like again, this is just my opinion
let's hear it.
based on playing a lot of the games. Whoever wins the roll off at the beginning, still I feel like has too much power.
And I disagree.
Because you get first pick,
You get to choose if you
the
want.
other person has to place first, and you get to play first.
Wait, what? No, no, no. If you get first pick, then you don't go first, and you place first.
Yeah, that's sorry, did I say that wrong?
Yeah,
So
you said like one side
whoever
gets all of it.
so if I remember correctly, it's if you pick first,
Mm-hmm.
then the other person places first.
No, no.
No, okay.
Whoever
So
picks
which
first
is it?
places first, and then the other
Okay.
person gets to go first. Like take.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. Okay, so whoever picks first, like you have the benefit of picking somebody that maybe the other person wanted,
Mm-hmm.
but the other person has the benefit of now being able to counter pick and counter ban you.
Right.
And now, not only do you get to counter pick me, I have to show you where I'm placing first so you can counter place me, and then you get to go first.
So how would you do it instead?
I would switch one of those three things. Like, because right now all three things are in one person's favor.
Okay, so say you win the toss, and say you pick first. If you pick first,
Then you
then
should either go first or place second. Doesn't have to be both, but because the thing is, like, if I pick first and I go, I'm picking Berserker,
right.
like that gives you a lot of power to now pick. Oh, well, you're picking Berserker. I know exactly who I want to pick to counter him. If I go, okay, well, I'm picking Sharpshooter, then you go, okay, well, I know exactly who I want to pick to counter Sharpshooter. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, then
Or if I know that you're somebody that loves playing Bomb, like even if I go, I'm going to take Bomb from you because I know you would like to play him.
mm-hmm.
Like, okay, well now you know exactly who to ban and who to pick on your turn to fuck me over because that's your dude.
Right, exactly. And okay, so I say then whoever picks first. Hmm.
Or
Since
the
you
other
get
thing
to
that you could do
what's up?
is what a lot of games do is they give you some other benefit. Like keep everything exactly how it is, but maybe the other player gets an extra energy on their first turn or
I
something
don't
like
like
that.
that. Just that part. Like
Yeah.
energy is is such a fragile system, and one extra energy
hmm
changes a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like a
Think about it
whole
this way
lot.
though. Magic the Gathering. Whoever goes first, the other person draws an extra card. Like that's huge.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if I remember correctly in Go, I think it's let me see, what's it called again?
Oh wait, never mind.
Point.
We might as well cut that one right there because it can't be an extra energy. That means somebody could turn one purple, and I just can't allow that.
Oh, true. Yeah.
So that just can't. That just absolutely can't happen. What I'll do though is since the second pick gets to counter pick, they also have to place first. How about that?
All right.
So first
So
pick.
wait, say that again.
So first pick,
Next first.
they get to pick first. The other person gets to go first, but they also have to place first.
All right.
So they can counter pick what I'm picking at going second, but they also have to show me what they're placing before I place.
So I mean,
I
so an
moved one
example
over.
of this is in Go. Black always goes first. To offset black going first, white can get as much as 6.5 extra points at the end of the game. So it's a huge bonus.
Okay.
Um, so which one did we move again? So you were saying, so if I take first pick,
I basically just moved one of the benefits to going second over to going or to picking first aside. That's all. Like
yeah,
you
I
said.
think so. I think first pick, like we were talking about, is the
Mm-hmm.
smallest of the three benefits because there is a downside to it. It's I can pick the card that I want first, but now I give you a lot of power to
Here's
counter pick it.
here's
The
another.
whoever's placing first is only a downside. I have to show you where my dude is. And then going first is only an upside. Like there's no benefit to me going second. Like I'm gonna have less energy. I'm
Right.
gonna have everything's bad about going second.
Right. So, well, all I did was what you recommended, that one of those benefits get moved to the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
So that's all I got for right now,
yeah. It makes sense.
and that'll. So we'll do that for now, and see
All
how
right,
that goes. So
cool.
we're gonna.
Let's get into it.
So let's roll. Yeah.
I
15.
got 19.
All right. So which one do you want?
All right, so let me. I'm gonna take first, just so that
First
I can
pick.
see how it. Yeah,
Okay.
just to see how it plays out.
Because this is so another thing I don't know if you're taking into account at the time is if you when you get to pick first, so following first picks, you have to ban, so you can get your pick in before it gets banned.
Right. Yeah.
So
That's what
that's
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a half and half benefit to picking first
right.
because you can get your pick in real quick to be like, oh shit, I love Bomb. Let me get him real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just throw him off the table too. That's great. But the downside to that is like now like this was important to me getting this card.
Right.
Like now you can do everything you want to ban shit that can support that card,
Right.
counter pick that card.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can completely fuck that card over now.
Yeah. No doubt.
Like there's certain cards over here that I would say like would almost never be worth first picking. Like Berserker is a big candidate. Like you would never want to first pick Berserker.
Right. Not first. Yeah. You gotta. I get it though. But go ahead. You pick first. Go ahead.
So as we were talking about before, just because I haven't played the card before,
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how it plays out. I'm going to pick Bomb first,
Okay.
and I know you are probably going to do something bad about that, but we'll see.
Mm, maybe not as bad as you think, but um, I will pick. I want to see where you go with this, and then we'll see. Because just like anything competitive, once you get to the higher level, you end up trying to play against the player more so than the character.
Yeah.
So we'll see what ideas you have, and because I have a couple answers to that, but they vary. So my first pick then, since you took that, I will take
These are both canon.
the sharpshooter.
Cool.
And now you ban a class, and then I ban a class. You pick first, so you ban first.
Yeah. Let's see. Banning. I'm going to ban Dragoon.
All right. And then I will ban the assassin. So now you get to resume your pick.
Right. I'm going to pick Hydronaut.
I'm going to pick the Valkyrie.
What do I want to do next here? Valkyrie again. So it's just all attack ups and shields, right? That the Valkyrie strips.
Yep.
It's like if the Berserker puts out blood marks, it doesn't strip that.
Right. Right.
And her other two attacks are both melee range, and she moves 4.
And her melee is a circle around her though, so you got to remember that too. She can hit diagonally basically too,
Oh, okay.
but just right next to her.
Is there anything that puts that like? Is there anything that notes that on the card at all?
On in the range section, there are cross swords instead of just one sword,
Ah, okay.
which is
And
in the design
so
doc
it's
too.
not that she hits everything in a circle around her; it's that she can hit diagonally.
Yeah, is that she has the option to. Yeah, it's the
Okay.
range. I used to have a class like that.
And she can lock blue or yellow, but not red.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Berserker.
Okay. And then I will pick. The Alchemist.
I'm gonna pick Sorcerer.
All right. Oh. Should probably pick my last class first, huh? Let's see. What do I have? Boom, 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 boom. And you picked the sorcerer last. Okay.
Yeah, and see, here's the other. Like this continues all the way to the end of the pick because like now you've seen all of my picks before you make your last pick.
Yeah. Let's see.
Be right back. One sec. I need to hit the bathroom.
Oh yeah, go ahead, go ahead. All right. You back? Nope. Okay. Let's see. My last pick. Hydro.
Get back.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I think I went into the bathroom too. I think I'll take the warden. Yep. All right. So then I have to place first, right? Because you picked first, but I get to go first, right? So My first one on the board will be the alchemist. Place him right there.
All right.
Purple. Get these three. So he's in. Put him in at 14.
Put the bombardier here.
Bomb. Okay. And then I will place the sharpshooter right here.
The second bird flew off.
Hmm.
Back up.
Yep.
Got sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Berserker here.
Okay. The last one will be who gets in first? The Valkyrie. Yep.
All right. I do not.
All right. And then I get to go first. Let's get rid of all these. My wardens, it's off to the side for now. All right. 1, 2, 3. Take an extra blue.
Wait, did we reverse one of these?
Hmm.
Because I picked first. I
So-
placed first.
And I go first.
Now you go first.
Yeah. Let's see.
So that's. Which one did we reverse? Because I thought that was.
The placing first. Normally, if you pick first, you place first. But I placed first.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah. So. Alright, so I took one extra. Alright, and we have to see what the boss is. Gigas. One less move. That's annoying. Oh, wait. Actually, it's not going to be Gigas. Because I didn't shuffle these. So that's why it was the first one last game. So now if it's Gigas, it's Gigas. But Gilgamesh. Everybody loses a life at the end of the exchange. Alright, so we'll move the Alk here. And what's that? Let's see. We'll move this sharp. No, we'll leave the sharp there. We'll flip and mark the boss. Move the Valkyrie there. And we'll use... do I do that? I'm trying to think. Yeah, we'll use the blue to attack us on the Alk. And I lose 2 health. And hold the red. Your turn.
And you marked the boss, but you didn't do much to you.
Right.
Berserker 4 to here. 3 to here. Grab it. Bend blue. Stockpile.
Got it.
Alright, that's it.
Okay. My go. So
The bird.
everybody takes damage.
Yeah.
So it'll be 11, 15, and 11. Blue, yellow. I'll move your dice.
Add it back.
Oh, you did go. Okay. I moved your things to 1 damage. Let's see if we got these. And... Alright, bosses. Was that 14? Alright, 6. Which is 8. 9. I need an extra... red. And And I will... Yeah, I'm gonna kill the boss. So, let's see, we free move here, I think. 3, 4, 5, yeah, that should be enough. So we'll move... Let's see, we got 2 reds. We'll do... 6 damage to the boss. So we're at 6 plus... We'll... Oh yeah, we use Alchemist's ability. Take 2 health to change this to a red. And we'll flip the sharp, which will do a kill shot, which is another 6. And that'll flip me back, and I'll use the regular shot, which does the other 3 that I need to kill the boss. And I get to move for free 1. We'll move that 1 right here. And that'll give me, that spins these. Oh, but I get a red and a purple. So that'll stay like that. These are gone. And everybody heals 1 now. And then I'll move my alk. One, two. 3. Oof. We'll move here for free. I have 1 more free, and that will go here. 2, 3. Cool. That'll be that. So boom, boom, boom. Where was I at? Here. And I moved here. Yeah. And that'll be my turn. Oh, you lose 5 points. 2 and 3. Three for a purple.
Let's see. Do 2, 3 to here with bomb.
It's 12.
Incendiary shells.
Yep. Flip you back, give you an attack up. Mark is back over here.
4 with the Hydronaut. And spend a yellow to move Berserker. 4.
Gotcha. Gonna make it hard to deal with the second boss, huh?
Yep. And that'll be my turn.
Alright.
And then everybody heals.
Everybody heals up 1, yep. So let's be 10. Oh, that didn't work. And back to 16, and back to 12. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay. Two. One, two, three, four. No. Oh wait, am I here? I'm here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. Okay. Alright, so what we do instead. Okay. Different plan of action. I'll take an extra blue. I will flip and mark the bombardier.
How dare you, sir?
And oh wait, is that really? We'll move here. Decisions. That move right there. And I'll use a blue to take 2 damage and get 2 attack ups. And your turn. I think that might work out. We'll see. Not sure yet.
All right, I'm going to spend a yellow and a blue, or yellow and purple. And I'm going to do Rain of Blood.
Okay, so that's 3 on each. 2, 3. And I'll just copy, paste.
Instead.
1.
I'm going to spend blue. We're going to stockpile again.
2, 3. Okay.
Spend again. Incendiary shells.
Another blue. Or another. Yep. Attack up. So it's all these, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Bombardier here. I'm gonna spend 1 red for cannon.
Okay.
The sharpshooter for 7 damage.
Yep. Oof. Okay. 5. Oof. Okay. Didn't expect that one. And
I do not here. Spend a yellow for enervate on the bombardier.
Yep. 3 back. Okay.
And
Fucking Hydro's good.
that's it.
Okay. Everybody heals 1. 6. Full health and 9. Wow, okay. Oh, 2 of these are out. 1,
Wait, 9?
2.
I did 7 damage.
Oh.
Be at 8.
Yeah, and then we all just healed at the end of your turn.
Yeah, 14 minus 7 plus 1. Oh, I'm looking at sharpshooter. Never mind.
Yep.
I was looking at alchemist.
Oh yeah, Outcast 9. He's just over in the corner, minding his business. Let's see. Okay, now my go. 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure that's enough though. So we move here. And let's see. Oh wait, maybe that's not because of restrictions. All right, it's not because of restrictions. Okay, that's not how I wanted that to go. So instead of that, that's annoying. Damn. Don't know what my extra's gonna be just yet then. That kind of threw me off. Okay. Let's see. So instead, yeah, because now he's in danger. Ugh. Okay. Instead, I'll move 3. And purple, red, yellow to Eyes of the Hawk. The bomb for 6. Red, yellow. And is this? Hydro. We'll move the Valk here. And which one do I need? Blue. Oh, actually, either one works. But we'll do the blue one. No, we'll do the red one. Red one. Dang, I gotta make sure I'm doing this right.
What that do?
Huh?
What does that do?
Oh, I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first.
Okay.
Because for what I'm trying to do, it won't matter. But I guess I could effectively do both. But I don't really want to do that. I do this one. Oh wait, that might work. I think that works. All right, we'll do the blue one. So it'll make it to where you can't use yellows, and you take 1 damage. I'll do that to the Hydronaut. No yellows, and let's see.
What?
That's 2 moves. And that's your turn. Yeah. Yep. That'll work out.
All right.
I know it won't be free though, but it'll work out, I think. Dang, I had a whole plan and I just forgot about something and it just threw the whole plan out.
Berserker up 1.
Mm-hmm.
Do Affliction.
Yep.
Then we're Consume.
Right, so that's 10, right?
Yep.
Bring me to 6. Take those off.
To Stockpile and Cannon.
Oh.
Stockpile and then Cannon from the Bombardier.
Oh, okay, yep. So that'll be at 4 damage.
Yep.
To the Valk. 2
Yep.
damage. Okay. Three. Okay.
The end of my turn. Everybody heals 1.
Yep.
Wait, where'd the Guardian go?
Oh, to accidentally
not.
delete it. I might have deleted it
Okay.
on accident. Oh, where'd it go?
Can you just like recreate it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Take this. That was all your energy, right?
Yeah. Wait, no. Did I have 1 red?
No, you used them because you swung because you used a blue and a red to do the. I remember you having nothing left.
Yeah.
And then you moved back here. And ended your turn. Everybody heals 1.
Yep.
And that's 10.
And Valk was at 2.
2, so 3.
3 now.
And
all the blood marks are off Valk.
7. Right.
Just
Those. Okay. And then we'll take red. Oh yeah, I forgot about that heal too, so that threw off my numbers a little bit too. 1, 2, 3, and the extra. Okay. Oh, but that's fine. Oh yeah. Okay, good. Luckily, that's still fine. So we move the Valk up here. And we will we're gonna trade these for a purple. Extra is gonna be a red. This was draft pick K's. Let me send you an invite since you're around. You'll have to. Oh, there we go. Okay, lost my train of thought. Okay, so I traded that. Got my extra as a red. Let's see. Yeah, because that's what, 7, right? Yep, perfect. So I'll do 1, 2, 3. That'll be Eyes of the Hawk on the bomb again.
Did you have the blue to flip first?
Oh, blue to flip. Oh, that wrenches my plans.
Yeah.
I'm 1 short again. Okay, new plan. New plan. For real this time.
Good plans. I like them.
Let's see. Oh, okay. No worries, man. No worries. Wait, that just ruined all my plan. Again. That 1 heal jacked me up.
Open.
Okay. So what do we do instead? Alright. Who's this? Hydro. So we will...
This isn't the punishment corner. Get him down a little behind you.
What?
Okay.
Oh.
Jago's not going to go get him on the floor.
Let's see.
And if they stop watching him.
Oof. Oh, that really stings. Okay. Alright, so I guess what I'll do instead is I'll use a...
This is...
Yeah, that's off. Oof. Damn it, I hate to do that, but I guess we gotta do it that way now. The plan's jacked up, so... We'll use a red to stop blues on the hydro. And it does 2 damage.
Alright. Just stop blues. 10.
And
12. Wrong number. 14.
And we'll use the blue to stop yellows on the berserker. And then we'll move 2, 3, 4.
That was 1.
Alright, I had to move that one. Okay. That's 2 moves. Not how I imagine that playing out. Okay, I think I will. That's not worth. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright. Oh, another one of these is out. Your go.
Red, blue, yellow. Another. Alright, Berserker's gonna move here. Gonna use yellow on the Hydronaut
Mm-hmm.
to enervate the Berserker. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna use 2 red to consume on the Sharpshooter.
For 6. Oh, fuck, wrong one. But I can just move them. There. And 6 puts me at 1.
Bomber up to. And heals 1.
Done? Everyone heals 1.
Yep.
2. 4. And 11. Okay, here we got 1, 2. Oh, not the whole bag.
You don't want the whole bag?
I mean, I do, but
Might be a little unfair.
We'll settle for 1. Okay.
Just a little.
Oh, are these? Got these. Delete those. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2.
Alright, these are purple. This one's a purple, right?
Yeah, I got 1 purple. So now what we do is... Wait, do I have enough now? Extra red? Methinks we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will 1, 2, 3. Oh, after we use a blue, because we have to flip, we'll hit Eyes of the Hawk on the bomb. That's 6 damage. And then my other red will be used by the Valk to hit him for 2 more. That'll kill him. Delete all those. And then... Sorcerer. And that's 5 more points. And then we will do just a yellow left, huh? Two, 3. 2 free moves. That's the last turn on this. Well, yours will be at least. I'll move the alk up here. And gross. Okay. I guess that'll have to do. Yep.
Red. Second blue. Got a yellow. Another blue. Oh. Blue.
Another blue. Okay.
No, I had a blue already. So.
Oh, right. So you still got an extra to pick.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let's see what's left. Okay, that's not the worst thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna take another blue.
Okay.
So these blues become purple.
Got it.
I'm gonna spend red on engulfing flame. Get a blue. On that'll be on the Valkyrie for 3 damage.
So 1. Okay.
Then I'm gonna spend the purple and the blue on From the Deep to do 2 damage to all your guys and heal 2 on all mine.
Oof. Okay. Which kills both. And that's 10 damage.
That's 2 on the boss as well.
Yep.
Alright, so I haven't moved to any but that.
Right.
So Valkyrie is dead, as Sharpshooter's dead.
So a Warden comes in.
Warden.
Warden will be right there.
Alright, cool.
16.
Go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Spend the other on Enervate. 1, 2.
Wait, what? It's 4 again. You were here?
Oh, 3, sorry. So 1, 2, 3.
Right here. 4. Yeah.
And the Sorcerer. 1, 2. And that is my turn.
Okay. Let's take 1, 2, 3.
He says he's not interested in the bell. I showed it to him, and he said no.
Okay. What do we do? Oh, right. And the boss is dead now, so we both lose 2. Boss is over here. Got to do your minuses. I'll delete this one. No buffs. Wow. Okay. Okay. I guess you're not here right now. Oh, you are here.
Oh,
Mi-
so minus 2?
Yeah.
Let me just pick that up and put it down a couple times real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, roll it. Ooh.
Oh. New boss is this one. No buffs. That's kind of annoying. Okay. So I will use a blue just to heal myself to 14. Move the warden. Here. Then extra will be red. We'll do 6 damage to the boss. Those go away. Right. 8.
How did it get to?
It's 8.
Oh,
That was
it was at 14.
No, yeah, it's the last boss. So 8, and then we just got 2 yellows, and it's your turn.
No attack ups and no shields.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So wait, does that count for attack ups that are already on you, or?
No, you just can't generate more, but you don't have any anyways. So.
I was just wondering because you just used the ones that were on the alchemist.
Oh yeah, no, those are fine. You just can't generate new ones.
Right. Let's see. He's got 8 left.
Yep.
Red, we got blue, yellow. Can't dark arts.
Right.
I'm going to take an extra yellow. I'm just going to 2. Two more. Spin. Yellow for enervate.
Okay.
2, 3. 2 afflict.
Okay. I normally just put it on the card. So
Oh, yeah. That makes sense too. Never mind.
go.
Oh, of course they stack now.
I just set them on the side of it so we can see them.
I can't unstack them.
How about we just delete them? There we go. Well, hopefully everything's cool, Hayes.
I think we're there. That's my turn.
Let's see. Okay, so you mark the boss. Um, boom, boom. That was it, right? And what did you do? A move somewhere? Oh, you just move,
Oh
move.
yeah. Yep.
Yep, yep.
Move, and innervate.
Got it. And then you didn't do
Wait, did
anything
I?
else.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
innervated to get him over there. All right, my
Now,
go.
as far as I was looking on my turn,
Yes.
it doesn't look like you can kill the boss on this turn because you can't attack up with the alchemist.
Right, I can't kill the boss. No worries. I can't kill him this turn, no.
That's all I was looking at.
Oh, yeah,
Is
no.
there any? Do I need to try and stop him from killing the boss? Because if he can, I don't think I can.
No, you can't either. Yeah, I feel you, Hayes. Um, However, I'm just going to. Yeah, all my moves are free now because I only have two characters. Let's see, what is it? 4, right? Sure, I'm not crazy. Yep, 4. Okay, and we'll pull the berserker. So it'll be 2 yellows because I'm gonna pull him and then lock him to where he can't do any yellows and he can't move.
Yellow's no moves.
And I get 3
Cool.
extra move, and I'll move that right there. And then my extra will be a red, and I'm just gonna spend it though to hit the boss for 4 more. 4. Oof. That's annoying. No, I'm not.
You're not?
I can't do that. Otherwise, you get the boss. Because of that bitch ass Hydro. Oh. How much does that complicate things? It kinda does. Damn, that's annoying. Three. The extra red. I'll definitely need that extra red. That is annoying.
Wait, that lock. The lock do damage?
Mm-mm. No damage. Just locked. Oh, that's so gay. Okay.
Hey, you made it.
Okay, and I guess that's Fuck. That's your turn. Damn it. I might have lost this one. Hard to say. This boss really jacked me up. Oh boy. Oh right, I don't think I can even say that on stream, huh? Ah well. know it.
Like one move away from what I wanted.
Yeah, I know. Oh, looks like I have a software update. Guess I'll just do that. Why not? Okay. Well, this just got really annoying. This boss just really jacked up things. I thought it was a little more even than it was, but I might actually lose this time. Dang, and then we can probably do one more, but dang,
Okay, so
Hayes
I'm
said
gonna
he's not
move
feeling up
and
to it.
use to enervate Hydronaut.
You said what? Sorry?
I'm moving and using my enervate Hydronaut to go to here.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna use Whirlpool. Pull the Berserker.
I think you're a little far, dude.
It's 5 range.
3, 5. Oh, no, you're right. Okay. I thought it was 4. Okay, 5.
And he would heal, except he's already at full life.
Right.
And he can't move, so he won't be in.
Right.
So the only one I have left to move is the Sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to go 2, 3. And I can't do anything with the Sorcerer this turn because of the boss. Hydronaut's already done all the shit he can do. Berserker can't really do anything from right now.
Nope.
The end of my turn, the Berserker unlocks. The boss dies.
No. That was the last boss. We have like
Oh, hold on.
four
Shit.
four
What?
markers in there. This one's out, but these are here.
Damn. Thought the boss was dead.
Oh yeah, no. This one just showed up. At the end of your turn, they fall off.
I'll move him here instead.
Okay.
Alright, that's good.
Okay. So what we do instead. Alright, so we take 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. One, two, three, 4. I see. I know what I want to do, but I can't. That sucks. Okay. There's just too many. Too many of them. We'll move here. And double yellow. So same thing on the Berserker. And I get to move 3. 3 will be right back here. And my extra will be a yellow. What's here? Move there. No. that's why I moved there. Okay. And yeah, that's your turn.
I like how we've gone from trying to fight the boss to trying to protect the boss.
It's an interesting dynamic. I'm in a
No, you don't touch him. He's my friend.
I'm in I'm in a rough spot. I don't think. Hmm. Well, we'll just see. We'll just see. It's doable, but it's gonna be hard. But it's only gonna be hard because of this stupid boss. This would be a whole different game.
All right. First off, I'm gonna trade these 3 blue for a purple.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
Ah,
Uh,
yes. I didn't even think about that. Crap. Okay. Maybe I don't have a shot at this. We'll see.
let's not trade these.
Okay.
Wait, no, no. That's right. Okay. Blue, purple.
Okay.
One, two, three, four.
He can't move.
Yeah, you can. That was last turn. You didn't lock him again.
Yeah, I did.
What?
I
How'd you lock him from over there?
What do you mean? I moved right in front of him, locked him with 2 yellows. That's why I don't have 1 yellow. And then moved. I get 3 move after that. So that's why I'm over here.
I did not realize you got 3 extra moves for that.
Yeah, after I lock him. Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually all I did that turn. Was lock him, relock him, and move my alk.
If I enervate him, he still can't move, right?
Yep, still can't move. Oh,
Let's see.
okay. Keeping those.
Uh,
Oh, hey, so I'll be working on a rework for the monk. Me and Brian had a discussion about it that I kind of liked, so it may take a little bit, but I'll be working on honestly a complete rework of how the monk is.
So I'm gonna do engulfing flame on the alchemist.
Okay, for 3 damage. Okay, 11. Okay. Yeah, it's because I don't like him. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care for him. I don't think he does enough of anything. And yeah, we're gonna change him to be something good.
They
And we got some ideas on it, so it's not like a straight blind thing.
I'm gonna eat that. I'll just use these two to turn into a yellow.
Okay.
Uh, Enervate himself.
Uh huh.
So
That's where he was at. This 4, yeah.
here.
Okay.
Then I'm going to whirlpool berserker.
Okay. Okay.
That's my turn.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, okay. We got those. Another one of these comes off.
And everybody doesn't do anything.
Nope. Oh. All right. So
I'm like, everybody doesn't do damn thing. Fuck it.
okay, we're all good there. So we got 1, 2, 3. It's one of the downsides. So the Alcus, he doesn't have a real ult. And now at this stage, it's completely useless. But that's okay. Alright, so what we do instead is we 1, 2, 3. Move here.
Hydronaut stuff not being really able to do damage outside of his ult.
Yeah, he can't do anything as far as damage goes, unless you use ult. And we will double yellow. My extra is going to be a yellow, so I'm just going to leave one of those there. And we'll pull and lock him up again. And I get to move 3. We will move another 3 back over here. Nah. See, what we have to do is we move here. Yeah. That way. Yeah. That's what we'll do there. And then we'll use a blue to heal myself. And I'll go back to 14. And move. Here. And we'll do 4 damage to the Sork. Yeah. And your turn.
Red, blue. We'll swap 3 red for purple.
Okay.
We'll spend a red to engulf flame the alchemist,
Okay.
which gives us a blue.
Yep. And that's what, 3 damage, 11. Okay.
Alt with the Hydronaut to do 2 more damage to all your dudes and get me 2 life back.
Okay.
And then 2 damage to
14, 9. Okay.
Sweet. Some. Sorcerer.
Okay.
Not.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. None of one of these bitches off. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. So what we do now is we move here. We do 4 damage to the Sork. 6. And we move the... Oh, that's so perfect. We move here. We trade these 3 for a purple, which will be used with the red to execute the Sork. That'll kill him. And we will, my extra is going to be red. And we will yellow, yellow to pull the Berserker here and lock him down again. I get 3 move. And it'll be right here. I mean, right here. Not that it matters a whole lot in that case. And... oh wait, where'd my thing go? I'll just copy it. Oops. And then you go down to 3 points, and boom, boom.
I mean, that's game over. I have no team left.
Yeah, nope, that's it. That's it. Oof, that was rough. Oh, but pull through, pull through.
I honestly don't know if there's anything I actually could have done once the warden hit the table, because it's like with this here, like I literally can't do anything with the sorcerer, and then with the warden, I literally can't do anything with the berserker. So I'm like trying to win the game with just the Hydronaut, who doesn't do any damage.
Yeah, I was a little worried for a second because of the 3-on-2 was rough because I couldn't kill the boss because of the boss, so I couldn't buff myself to kill the boss. But that also meant you couldn't buff, so that helped. But I couldn't do anything, and I thought I was gonna be stuck doing nothing until I remembered I can still hit the Sork. As long as I keep him, I had just enough energy to do what I did.
Yeah, the warden's just like sheer fucking mobility makes him like there's nothing I can do.
Yeah,
Like it feels
he's...
really bad to play against.
oh yeah, especially when you're playing probably his best matchup is the Berserker.
Well, I mean, even if we like sit and say like, okay, Berserker's off the table, and it was just these 2 versus those 2, it feels completely unwinnable.
Well, unwinnable? I don't think so.
I don't know. Like I feel like there's no way for me to outposition you as long as the warden can just like fucking grappling hook all fucking battlefield.
But you can outpace the Warden with the Hydro. You really can. I can still only move 3, and
Not when
since
he can just shut him down.
what do you mean? Like the Warden can shut the Hydro down? Yeah,
Yeah, you can
from
just
no yellows.
no
Yeah,
no yellows.
and then that means so if I shut him down, because you can't just say the Berserker wasn't in
Yeah.
the game, right? So I can't shut them both down.
Yeah, the
Um,
problem was once you shut him down, he can't do anything by himself. Like he is only a support.
right.
Like
He could still heal and move the Sork around. Like I mean, sure you have to choose, but I don't think it's unwinnable. Is the gist.
yeah, it just felt like every turn I was like, well, let's see, what can I get done?
Is it hard?
Nothing.
Yeah, I think it's hard because I definitely felt like I couldn't do anything. Like I thought I lost this one. Which I mean, I even said that. Like I felt like I lost it because of the 3-on-2, and like I couldn't control the Sork and the Berserker.
I
But
even feel like 3-on-2 is that bench to a disadvantage because, like we were talking about previously, you really only have enough energy to power two. Like you can't really use all three characters every
right,
turn.
no. The issue being that I couldn't control both. So like, cause you can still do damage with either one. I have to lock down this one, or I lose, obviously, and eventually I
Yeah.
lose to the Sork.
Well, that's what basically became the problem was I had to move forward with the Sork to do anything,
Mm-hmm.
but I had no way to like keep the Sork from dying
Well, you
because
kept
both of your characters can still do damage,
yeah, you
as
kept
you
re,
showed. You
re
you basically killed the Sork in like one move.
2 moves, 2 turns, but yeah, 2 turns and a lot of energy. Yeah. So I don't want you to gloss over that. Like it's not like oh you just killed him in 2 turns or 2 moves, but it's like I had like a million energy over here, and I had to use all but one of them to make it happen. And you were repositioning the Berserker for some reason with the Hydro. I didn't understand
Kept
why.
thinking to myself like, there's no way that like there's just absolutely no way to get away from the warden. There has to be a way that I can pull this character far enough away from him that he can't just keep doing this. But it turned out that no, that's not the case. This
Yeah,
character's just dead.
yeah. He's or at least like because I wasn't gonna kill the Berserker, but I was gonna make it to where he didn't kill anyone else. That's for sure. Yeah. So he wasn't gonna get away from the warden, but you kept
I kind of feel like you could have just killed the berserker and like skipped a step. Like I feel like you were making it harder on yourself by not killing him.
the problem is you can heal. So like the
I
amount of
can't out
time,
heal you though. I can heal 3 a turn. You
right?
can do like
4.
what 5 6 a turn because you can do 4 with the alchemist,
You got to think
and then
about
you could have been doing
how much energy that costs. Like I can't keep that up. So realistically, I could do 4 damage a turn. But if I do that 4 damage a turn, I can't also lock you down. I can't do both because I need 2 yellows every turn. So my extra has to be a yellow. So
right.
so that I can double up to lock the berserker down. But I need 2 reds to attack with the alchemist. So I definitely can't do that every turn. So that'd be every 2 turns I get to do 4 damage, which translates into nothing because you can heal every turn 3 damage. So 6 to my 4 output. There's no way to beat that. So me trying to kill him is moot
Wait, how are we getting to 6? I've only got 3.
because we're talking 2 turns. It takes me 2 turns to do 4 damage because I need the energy. So I have to essentially not attack 1 turn because I need 2 reds and two
Right.
yellows. See what I'm saying? So I can't
Right, but yeah.
I can't do both. Is the thing. I really can't. So my options are a little limited there. Like
Still not seeing a way out though. Like
yeah,
I'm seeing like yeah, you couldn't just like kill me outright, but I can't see any way to like get around it.
the way you get around and win this is out sustain by keeping the Sork healed. Like when I hit that Sork the first time, you should have healed him, but I knew you wouldn't, and you didn't, and so I hit him again. So then
Hmm.
it's a little sneakier way because it's like, well, if I do just enough to where my next attack will bring him within range to execute, sure, but it's not like oh I hit him again, oh now he's in execute, oh now I'll heal him. It it wasn't as blatant, but You should have kept healing him instead of wasting energy on the
Yeah.
berserker. Like you didn't get
Man, it seems like even with that though, it would have taken like,
it would
if
have.
I had done that,
Mm-hmm.
it would have taken like 10 more turns to finish this game.
So yeah, and that's what it turns into because then it's like so you keep your Sork alive, right? Because all I could do is draw it out because I don't have an ult at all.
Yeah.
So I can't outpace the sustain that you can put out. I just can't. Like at all. So we're waiting for this boss to
Yeah,
die.
this feels really bad.
And then we would have been waiting for the next boss to come up and see what it is that it brought.
Let's see, what would it have been?
Beira. Joy. Which would have been honestly okay, that part would have been a little worse for you. Just because I do more damage outright. But we can stack at that point. So it changes the game a little bit.
I think at that point it kind of swings it in my favor because I can just use the Hydronaut to make the Sork fast and
Yep.
just run
Yep. For sure. And then you can just
and
save
just power
energy.
up and then
Yep.
explode.
And I can't do a ton about that. I mean, I can heal myself though, so like, it would have been drawn out for sure. That's all.
Ugh. This matchup, these four characters just feels fucking horrible.
Oof, yeah, that's a rough one for sure.
I still really don't like how the Hydronaut feels. Even when he's doing his job properly, like he just feels lame.
Oh, I mean,
Like I mean lame
lame.
like in like the
Yeah,
Justin Wong version
yeah,
of the
no,
word lame.
he's definitely lame, and it's super annoying to play against because like he saved lives a lot that time.
Like I don't get the same feel from the Paladin though. Like the Paladin, like you could play lame with him, but you can also do other stuff. I feel like the Hydronaut only can play lame.
I think the paladin still just plays lame. Honestly, like what?
The thing
What
is,
do
you
you
can
mean?
at least attack with the Paladin. Like
No, you can't.
you can walk up and hit phases. Hydronaut can't.
We both went over how that's extreme. Like the trade for that, like what 2 damage?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he's unbalanced. I'm saying I don't like him.
I would say it would be. That'd be. I don't know. Like well,
I'm trying to think of any way you could like take this archetype and make it feel less bad without making it overpowered
yeah,
or
cause
underpowered or anything. But
yeah, cause I
it's
think it
just
still
not. I
works.
it's just a character that's not for me.
Right, right, and that's perfectly fine. Because I think he does, and I think that was actually a pretty. It was a decent showcase of like how useful he can be because he prevented a lot of things. Just having innervate on the map is you could cover spaces and kill bosses. Like there, you had the potential to do those things.
Like
Um,
Hydrophant Warden across the table from each other. This is just the slowest, shittiest game of this you're gonna play.
yeah, it would have went a lot different too if I'd have placed the warden first, but I had a different idea, and you didn't stack how I thought you would be stacking for the Valkyrie to have a bigger threat. So um, then I was like, oh well, dang, I'll do what I can to make it work.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna sit here and like try and stack to like seven or something. Be like, you watch you go like, aha, Valkyrie. I'm like,
Right,
I'll stack one or two, but
and
like that's
that's
about it.
and that's still the threat that you put on the board, and that's good enough for me because then I'm not
Yeah,
worried about you doing it that much. And if you do, like I mean, I'm gonna take them. So,
yeah.
well, we can do one more if you want.
Um,
Up to you though.
I think I'm good for right now.
All right, fair enough. That was a
I definitely want to
fun.
play some more later, but I also got some other shit I want to do. Like I just started a character on Path of Exile and stuff last night.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay then. Dang. I guess. Hayes, are you still around? I know you don't. You probably don't feel like doing because I just have time for like one more, or I'm trying to see if I just gotta call the whole thing and shut the stream.
I mean, if we do one more, I'm trying to think like, is there any way we could just do a fast one?
That honestly, no. There, it just I try to get the game time down a little bit, but
Oh, that's
overall,
fine. I'm not looking for this to be like fucking like blitz mode or anything.
yeah, I don't have like a blitz mode like rule set like where I could be like, oh, well, this will make it faster, unless we like changed it to like 10 tickets or something.
Yeah,
But then I think,
seems like that'd be pretty rough because it'd be like whoever
yeah,
goes after the first boss.
Right.
If the boss got scooped from you, the game would be kind of over.
Yeah, because then you get the purple whatever to swing, and then you just have to kill a character. So
Yeah.
it would defeat like the big picture of the game that I have going for it. So, and these are typically supposed to last about an hour. 45 minutes is my goal to get it to. But
I think we were close to that, weren't we?
I'm not sure. I should have timed it. That was dumb.
I mean, you can check the stream highlight or the fucking stream replay.
True, true. See how long it took, cause you've gotten the hang of it, I think. So it's getting closer to what real times look like. Cause sure, it's not gonna be the full. It ain't the accurate time yet, cause we're not doing straight like full blown games just yet. Like that one, at least we did bands and stuff, right? But
Yeah.
as you can see, the more each player knows how to play, typically the longer they can go, cause less mistakes are made.
Yeah, it seems like for the bands, I was really torn between like trying to figure out like, who counters what I
Mm-hmm.
want to pick
Mm-hmm.
to what I should ban versus who do I just not like playing against.
Exactly, and that's like a choice that you have to, because there's no
Because
like,
like
oh,
next
this is
game,
the
I'm
right
like,
answer.
I kind of want to ban the warden, but on the other hand, if I'm not playing anybody that I need to ban the warden for,
Right,
it's like,
exactly.
ugh.
And so that's the thing. So like in your case, um, like you said, you would never first pick the berserker. Oh yeah, hates the witch doctor. So he said if we ever do bans, there's never a game that he's not gonna ban the witch doctor. So,
Fuck Foki.
yeah, he's not a fan. So that's where the nerf came from initially. But
Loki, he's more like Apwash though, right?
um, Loki's, I get why he feels that way. That's all. Because there's sort of nothing you can really do about to the one person. Yeah, thematically, sure, he's more like Upwash, but mechanically, um, yeah, yeah, he can hurt your feelings pretty good. Um, oh boy, oh damn. So Gary, you're not trying to play one more, are you? Before I get out of here, so Brian's kind of trying to get
Gotta get
something
my grind on.
else going. Not tonight. Okay. All right then. Yeah, we'll just call it. No big deal. Uh,
Cool. I think we got two pretty good ones there. I think
yeah,
better idea of how things fit together.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then I got some. I guess just the one. I gotta remake the monk, and then just do some minor like changing the things to just show that that they bypass shields. That's all. So
Yeah, you need to get a couple streams in against some of your more experienced playtesters so I can see how some of these characters
well,
work at the upper levels.
I invited one that's actually really good. But he didn't show up, so there's that. Not incredibly surprised either. So, it's what it is. And then oh fuck, I forgot to invite Joe. Though I don't know how. Honestly, no, you're probably. Dang, I'm not trying to disrespect. You're better than Joe is though. So, like that was a close game. I was in sweat mode, for sure.
I saw the warden come on. I'm like, how bad could this be? And I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
fuck, this is bad.
So I can show you exactly how bad this could be. But yeah. So the only one that could really like, I guess, would be Butter. But honestly, you're you're pretty good, Brian. So are pretty good.
We'll
That
get
was
there.
only like
Get there.
it was only like day two. So it's like what, game 3 or 4 for you?
I'm still trying to calibrate like how important bosses are and how
It
important
just
targeting
I
different
think
characters is.
it's just different. I think it's different every game.
Yeah, it depends on the team comps and where people are positioned and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
One
was
thing
like,
I thought at first that really didn't turn out that way is I thought like, by the time you kill a boss, like blue team's gonna be over here killing this boss, and like maybe red team's attacking blue team or trying to get some pot shots in on the boss. But then like boss goes to the other side of the table, and all of a sudden like now red team's like, haha, we got you now, motherfucker. And it never really works out 100% like that.
no, because it's still too risky. Because you're still too close proximity to to the other team, so you can't just, oh well, I'm just gonna fucking haul ass over here. Like, I left the alchemist over here so that when it did flop, because I thought you would have done what I would have done, which would be to kill this boss, but you didn't at all.
My whole plan was like, if I stand here in front of the boss and the boss ability was somewhat beneficial to me. I'm like, if I just like gatekeep the boss here, if I put out all the energy I need to just drop this boss in one turn, he's gonna have a lot more energy than me, and he's probably gonna kill one of my dudes.
Mm-hmm.
But if I just sit here and like stockpile energy and take pot shots at him, like he's either gonna have to fight me for this boss, or I'm just gonna keep shooting his dudes.
Right. And when you didn't kill him, because I had posted the alk over here to
Yeah,
just be
that was
ready
the
for
other
the
thing. I was like,
next
oh,
boss.
the out's not even in this fucking plan.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was like, if you don't kill this 12 health boss, because it's one of the low health bosses.
Yeah,
So I was like, well,
I was
this
like,
is,
if I hit this boss and don't kill it, he will definitely kill
oh,
it.
I'll definitely kill it. Yeah.
And if I do kill it, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of resources killing it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And since you didn't, it was like, well, I guess I'll just sit and build up a little bit. But I had to kill that bomb, so I chose to kill the bomb instead, which took all of my energy. I figured I'd lose the Valk for that. You did a
My other plan was like, if I can just whittle all your dudes down to where they're all kind of low, if you kill one of my dudes, then I can just bring the Sork in and do like a 2 turn ult and probably kill half your team.
yeah, which you ended up doing. You killed two people. Yeah.
But I ended up doing it with the Hydronaut.
Yep. Yep. It was a pretty nice little play you had there, and I was like, oh shit, okay. I wasn't planning on losing both. I figured he could kill one, but he has to choose one, and he killed both in one turn. And I was like, oh well, how am I gonna get out of this?
The answer to that question is the Warden.
Warden and that Alk. Couldn't have done it without the Alk, but or the Warden. Like I definitely use both. Pretty strong. All right. Well then, thanks for coming by, boys.
Yeah, good games.
And yeah, we had some good games, so I look forward to playing more with you guys. And now you both have played the same amount of games. Cause me and Gary, when we played and you weren't here, it was just we just played 2 games as well.
Cool.
But yeah, you are good to go. I'm gonna turn the stream off, and we'll be set.